Mother says that we should stick together. When we're together, everyone lives better lives. Everyone survives. Mother says that we should do much better. We should endeavor to never tell a lie. It's tough enough, alright, but we know we will never get it right. It's too much, it's too hard, and we're too tired, so we don't even try. And we know that we're letting others down, but we don't even see them in the crowd as they fall down and out. Mother says that we should love each other, brother, sister, and every single soul, everyone we know. Mother says that we should help each other to discover new ways of letting go of the pain we hold. But we know we will never get it right. It's too much, it's too hard, and we're too tired, so we don't even try. And we know that we're letting others down, but we don't even see them in the crowd as they fall down and out. Instead we live to hurt and punish all our enemies, push and pay like bills, and pills are made to deaden me. Everyone is scratching, scrambling, and striving to get by. Fingers pointed, faces, faces we erase from these moments as we race for shallow, hollow victories. Everyone is scratching, scrambling, and striving to get by. It shouldn't be this hard to get by. Mother says, Mother says, Mother says, Mother says that we should love each other, brother, sister, and every single soul, everyone we know. But we know we will never get it right. It's too much, it's too hard, and we're too tired, so we don't even try. And we know that we're letting others down, but we don't even see them in the crowd as they fall down and out. Mother says that we should help each other to discover new ways of letting go of the pain we hold. No, no, no. Jamie felt a crazy sorta like a fire raging behind walls as the flames burn higher. Jake, no mistake, is like a range of mountains shrugging off the wind by the tens and thousands. Oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. No, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. Jamie burns hot like a fount of lava, melting stone and steaming water. Jake, no mistake, is like a billion stones, a billion tons of mountain bones. And oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. No, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. What can they do spends its hours wreathed in fire. Jamie met Jake quite some time ago, but Jamie didn't know that she had met him, so she didn't understand that she had met the man that would meet her fire with a fireproof hand. And oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. No, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain spends its hours wreathed in fire? Jamie's secret power is she can dance all night without spilling her drink. And Jake's secret power is he can turn invisible. Jamie's secret power is she can cry without running her mascara. Oh, and Jake's secret power is he can hide in plain sight. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain meets the fire? What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain spends its hours wreathed in fire? Buy myself a gun today to protect me from the people with the guns. Gonna get myself something big with a mighty kick, a brand new shiny gun. Gonna train myself to shoot today so I can shoot better than anyone. Let me get my gun. Gonna buy myself a gun today to protect me from the people with the guns. Gonna fill my house with rounds and rounds, 1,000 rounds, a round for everyone. Gonna keep myself on high alert, cause I have learned that it can be anyone. Let me get my gun, and then I will finally be safe from everything I am afraid of. Then I will finally be free. Hooray for me. Gonna get myself a gun today to protect me from the liars and the thieves. Gonna shoot my gun with diligence till I can hit anything I see. Gonna learn to love my gun because my gun, you see, oh, it sets me free. Let me get my gun, and then I will finally be safe.
All right, hey everybody, good to see you. All right, so my voice is a little bit of a train wreck. Sorry about that wicked truth. All right, so my wrist is a little bit hurt. My voice is a little bit haggard. So we'll see how this show goes. But yeah, let me Yeah. I'll probably just do if my voice doesn't hold out, then I'll probably just do mother effing story time. So. Yeah, okay. I was gonna play one, but I can't actually do the falsetto. I'll do this one. I'm going places no one else has ever been to. There's no end to the trouble I get into when I'm with you. I'm 3 steps ahead of all my sorrow, but I promise by tomorrow I'll repay you all the things that I've vowed. Speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I'll come around. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Brace for an impact that I know someday must come. I've been on the run, moving faster than a freight train. No one can catch me and they daren't even try, cause there's just a faster guy. I'm alone on the highway, speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I come around. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Speeding getaway, speeding getaway, speeding getaway, speeding getaway. Someday I promise to surrender. Someplace, somewhere out there is better. Speeding getaway, speeding getaway, speeding getaway, speeding getaway. Someday I promise to surrender. Someplace, somewhere out there is better. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Oh yeah, that's actually a great idea. Yeah, I'm, you know, I don't know exactly what's been going on with my voice lately, but I think I've been hanging out. I've been kind of doing some online hanging out with a lady friend pretty significantly lately, and so we're talking. So I'm spending a lot more time talking than I normally do, coupled with singing. I've also, like, the thing is like, there's also, my building is just inundated with cigarette smoke now, like fucking inundated. I can't leave my apartment to take Sue on a walk without taking 2 or 3 gulps of just poisonous, toxic cigarette smoke air, you know? And it's funny because as when I was younger and I smoked, I never paid attention to that. I didn't really, I mean, I grew up, my mom was a smoker. I grew up around cigarette smoke. I never even paid attention to cigarette smoke ever at all. Until I stopped smoking, and all of a sudden my voice started to repair itself, and I realized, oh shit, hey Bobcat, how you doing, man? And good to see HB Kraftwerk. So and I realized that smoke does severely damage my voice, and so I don't know. Like, the thing is like, I haven't been getting the greatest amount of sleep either. So there's also, like, for me, the 2 things that correct my voice is lots of water and lots of sleep. So if I'm properly rested and I'm properly hydrated, my voice usually kicks ass, you know. But Unfortunately, you know. So, but it's all right. It still feels okay. I just added a couple new songs to the request queue. The two summer songs. So, you guys hear that? Hey Danny, how you doing, brother? Good to see. Hey man, your grandmother's been popping in the stream with some frequency, dude. Good to see you, brother.
Pictures.
What was it? So we've had yeah. So I added a whole bunch of old AOL sounds to the mix. You're visiting an island in Animal Crossing. Oh, that's nice. And
File's done.
so my yeah. So my the welcome and goodbye, I think, are both great, right? So someone shows up, hey everybody, and you welcome, you know, and then when someone takes off, you're like, rather than saying, you can just be like,
got mail.
yeah, and that, yeah. I was gonna call that one MALE,
Goodbye.
but I figured it'd be. All right, let me see. All right, well, here I'll play the.
File's
It's
done.
yeah. There you go. All right. Let me see. What? Here, I'll do this one. She bled on the mattress the first night at my studio. I panicked, but she said, baby, don't you know? The blood is much thicker than water. I nodded, but I don't think I got her. 3 weeks later, she moved into my studio. All she brought was a stereo, a broken stereo, and a picture of me that she put at her bedside. I'm a lecher, she's a cheater. I let her cut me, she likes to let me beat her. I'm a fucker, she's a screamer. I may be tougher, but she's definitely meaner. With all of our love, with all of the spite, we go to the mattress. That's awesome, Lenina. All of our love, with all of the spite, we go to the mattress. As I slept, she burned me so it broke her collarbone. She ran to the neighbors, but he wasn't home. So she hitched to the clinic, but they wouldn't accept her. So she called me to get her. Love, she said, is a force that draws me to you. I said, sugar, I want to believe that's true. She said, lover, you can trust me forever, cause we're just getting better. I'm a lecher, she's a cheater. I let her cut me, she likes to let me beat her. I'm a fucker, she's a screamer. I may be tougher, but she's definitely meaner. With all of our love, with all of the spite, we go to the mattress. With all of our love, with all of the spite, we go to the mattress. Hey, Sovereign Bohemian. I actually don't, man. I've got about 15 instrumentals, but none that are just acoustic, none just guitar. I never meant to hurt her at all. Push came to shove, and she was falling down. I never meant push. I totally lost my train of thought because I'm a lecher, she's a cheater. I let her cut me, she likes to let me beat her. I'm a fucker, she's a screamer. I may be tougher, but she's definitely meaner. With all of our love, with all of the spite, we go to the mattress. With all of our love, with all of the spite, we go to the mattress. I never knew she could be so cruel. I never knew she could seem so beautiful to me. That's what it was. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, amen, HB Kraftwerk, and you can post it here. You can post a link here. Yeah, man, don't even sweat it. Hey, I'm only a big child. That's a great handle. Thank you so much for the follow. I think there was another follow as well. No, it was just hosting. Okay, oh yeah, so it's Lenina and Bobcat. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the hosts. Holy crap, my new favorite thing is the avocado burger from Whataburger on Texas Toast. Really? So it's a veggie burger, Lenina. avocado burger. There's a Whataburger right down the street from my place. Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, Whataburger, so it's spelled Whataburger, but it's actually pronounced here it's pronounced in Texas Whataburger. So yeah, so why that is, I have no idea, but that's how everybody calls it. So that's what I do. No, it's avocado on cheese. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. All right. Here I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna play the two new ones. These are. I'm definitely gonna fuck these up. Oh yeah, I eat tortillas maybe once a week. I'm a big fan. And in fact, I've been eating a lot of their avocado avocado tacos. They're fried avocado. What am I looking for? Okay, so these are the new songs, lyrics. No, what? Oh. Okay. Okay, summer's gone. So, you say what? Will you say Whataburger? Yeah, that's everybody. Everybody here in Texas, like everybody that I know here, calls it Whataburger. And I'm like, all right, so, but. Summer's come, summer's gone, and I don't know what happened to all the time. I'm missing June, I'm missing July, and all the good times that we had every night. It's always a struggle to hold on to anything, so I put all of my memories into every song I sing, in the hope that they'll somehow stay with me. Lovers come, lovers go, but sweetheart, I'm with you, and I want to let you know that I'm done with running, I'm done with taking off. I'm with you, let's do this, let's step out and beyond. It's always a struggle to hold on to anyone, so I'm putting all of my heart into the act of holding on, 'cause with you is where I belong. Oh, summer's gone, prepare for the fall, but I know with you I can weather it all. Oh, summer's done, another one gone, but every long night is met by the dawn. Oh, summer is gone. So kiss me now, kiss me like you never have, like today is the first day, and this first day is our last. Let us both write songs that we can sing. Let us both write songs that we can sing. I'm done singing by myself. Let us sing. I'm fucking this one up. So this is a brand new song. I just heard it, charted it today. I only got a chance to run through it a couple of times. So kiss me now, kiss me like you never have, like today is the first day, and this first day is our last. Here we go. Let us both write songs that we can sing. I'm done singing by myself in two-part harmony. It's always a struggle to hold on to anyone, so I'm putting all of my heart into the act of holding on, 'cause with you is where I belong. There we go. Oh, summer's gone, prepare for the fall, but I know with you I can weather it all. Oh, summer's done, another one gone, but every long night is met by the dawn. Oh, summer is gone. So yeah, so that's the song called "Summer's Gone." So that one I wrote years ago, and then just never played it, never really learned it, and so I charted it out, and so that one, and then I've got, so these are the 2 summer songs. Here's another one. Wait, where'd it go? The other one is called "Get Out into the Summer." It's actually called "Get Out," and then in the parentheses it says "Into the Summer." So so this one goes up. Today's a beautiful day, let's get out, let's go and play. I wanna see you in the sun, I wanna hang with everyone. Let's drink a fill of beers, it's a perfect time of year. Today's a beautiful day, let's call in sick today. I wanna get out in the sun, I wanna hang with everyone. Come on lover, let's get in the sun and sweat. Summer is a time for falling in love, a time for getting out of the push and shove. Let's fall in love in the summer. Today's a beautiful day, let's not let it waste away. Let's go and hang with all our friends, I hope the summer never ends. Let's go breathe the summer air, the day has never been so fair. Summer is a time for singing songs with friends, a time for making love that never ends. Let's get out in the summer. Summer is a time for falling in love, a time for getting out of the push and shove. Let's fall in love in the summer. Here's a time for singing songs with friends, a time for making love that never ends. Let's get out in the summer. La 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 la. There we go. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Summer. Oh no. Summer is a time for falling in love, a time for getting out of the push and shove. Let's fall in love in the summer. Is a time for singing songs with friends, a time for making love that never ends. Let's get out in the summer. No, you know, it's really HP Kraftwerk. Not really, man. You know, I mean, because I could dabble in other genres. I think it's like I just don't have. I write. Hey, Bob, thank you so much, Bobcat. I write the music that really turns me on. You know, and so and I just so happen to like I love I'm my biggest fan. I mean, a lot of my older stuff I've played so many times. It's kind of dead to me, except when I hear it through the lens of people excited to hear it. You know, so when people request a song like "I Hate Everyone" or anything from the first record, you know, it's always awesome because I know people, they're like, "Oh, I love this song." You know, it's fun when I see people getting excited. That turns me on to the song. But I've played those songs so many thousands of times. I mean, literally, some of them I've played at least 1,000 times, probably more, because I've been playing some of these songs for 20 years. You know. But I still, they're all exactly keyed into my taste in music. You know, they're exactly the kind of stuff I love. They've got the lyrics I like, they've got the melodies I like, they've got the cadences I like, you know. And so, And so I do. Sometimes I'll change them up. Sometimes I'll slow them down or pick them up, or I'll transpose them to piano or guitar. You know, I'll fuck with them in that way. But you know, but otherwise, yeah, man. I make the music I absolutely love. You know, like and that for me is what keeps it an awesome and joyful experience. Like we're trying to write songs in another kind of end of the musical spectrum for me is just doesn't really turn me on. Like I mean if someone were to challenge me, you know, if someone were to challenge me and be like, hey, can you write a song like this? Like, yeah, of course I would have a good time doing it, but it wouldn't be I mean, if someone were to challenge me for money, then I'd be willing to do it. But like otherwise, yeah, I'm like I just dig my stuff, you know. And it's funny. The thing is I mean, if I were to write like a death metal record, it would have to be totally bubblegum silly lyrics. It'd have to be the most over the top cutesy. Like if I was gonna have the darkest, hardest sound ever, it would literally have to be the most silly bubblegum, like silly, over the top, ridiculous, like gooey, like because that's the only way I can have it make sense in my head. Like the thing is like you know. It would just be absurd, you know. So, yeah. All right, so those are the two. If you did a 90 techno record, what is like 90s 90? Well, I mean, I actually do have songs that kind of work in that vein, like Jetpacks, Watercraft. Watercraft, look at True Crime Television, my album True Crime Television, and This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. There's like four instrumentals on This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, and on True Crime Television I think there's like 5. No, there's yeah, and they're all. I mean, they're all. I mean, all of my stuff, because that's sort of when I first really started writing. All of my stuff kind of has a '90s vibe to it, you know, because it's just my way. But, and thank you so much for the follow. Let me see who was that? That was Violet Pio. Violet Pio. I have 2 Texas questions. What do you think of Possum Posse? And have you ever been to Lukenbach? All right, so I love Possum Posse. Those guys are friends. You know, like I know them through Justin Robert Young and Brian Brushwood, and they're sweethearts. I think they're great. I don't even know what Lukenbach is. But is it Luckenbach or Lukenbach? But I don't actually travel. You know, like I live in Austin. I very rarely even leave my house, much less explore Austin, much less explore greater Texas. So I've played shows in Houston. I've played shows in Dallas. When I tour, I've played shows in San Antonio. I've played shows in El Paso. So the 5 major cities, and musically, I mean, I adore Possum Posse. Musically, they're also genuine sweethearts, you know. So, all right. Yeah, and it could be so, man. I barely even make it to like Buddha or Round Rock. You know, like now that Katie and I are no longer together, like there's no, I would never even go. I would just drive through Round Rock. You know, I would just drive through like she was the one that had connections here in the Austin area. I don't socialize. You know, like I'm a hermit. I'm a musical hermit. You know, and that's cool. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's my life. Yeah. Down I dig myself a little deeper than before. I'm digging deeper than I've ever been. So much deeper, I am sure. I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. Down past all the skeletons that once had things to say. I'm going deeper than the deepest bones. I'm digging past their graves. I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. I'm so deep, no one can follow me. Or the sights I'd see if only I could see. There I go,
into the deep. There I go, into the deep. There I go, there I go. Down a dig even deeper still. I don't know where I am. I'm digging deeper than I've ever been, as deep as any man has ever gone. I must stay strong. I'm going down. I'm so deep, no one can follow me. Or the sights I'd see if only I could see. There I go, into the deep. There I go, into the deep. There I go, there I go. There will be such a celebration if I make it home alive. But home, well, home is where the heart is, and my heart is surely died. Well, it has died, yeah, it is dead. Down to dig myself a little deeper, that must go. I am digging now, because digging is the only thing I know. I'm going down, I'm digging down, I'm going down, I'm digging down, I'm going down, I'm digging down into the deep. So Danny, are you still here, brother? We should get together sometime this weekend and just catch up, man. I'd love to just kind of see how you've been, dude. And thank you so much.
You've got
thank
mail.
You. Yeah, that's you've got mail. Oh man. That's so weird, man. I used to fucking love that. I used to love little running guy, like the three different things. Yeah, I'm connected. So silly. Same with Prodigy. When I had, my first internet experience was Prodigy, a message board. I must have been like 12 years old, and so this is like 1985, and I hop on, and I'm like, I want to go to Europe. What do I need to do? I said I'm 12 years old. I'd like to go to Europe as soon as I possibly can. What do I need to go? And I just sent that out. And I forgot about it. And then like a month later, I come back in, and there's like 10 responses with all of these like people like giving me these like significant lists of like the things. And I was like, my God, like people from all around the world. I was like, my brain was exploding. I was like, this is crazy. People that I don't even know responded and gave me stuff. It took me till I was 23. No, yeah, I was 23 or 24 to actually make it to Europe. But and then it was on a business trip, and so literally I was in Germany. I did like 7 cities like 9 cities in Germany in 1 week. So it was me in taxi cabs looking out windows going, oh, look at that cathedral, and then we'd get to wherever we were going, and then we'd go in and we'd go to a conference room and we'd stay there for 8 hours, and then we'd come out and I get in the cab and look at that, and then we'd go to the hotel, or we'd go to business dinner, and then we'd stay at the business dinner until like 11 o'clock at night, and then we'd go to the hotel and I'd crash out and then do it all over. So my entire first European trip was just me experiencing Europe through taxi cab windows. Pretty awesome. All right, let's do this one. So I'm kind of doing this a little low key to start. I hope you guys don't mind. It'll pick up in a little bit. That's really funny because I don't. Yeah, amen, right? Yeah, that's... Okay. Yeah, that's... So that was for me, I had like 4 days in London. I played 2 shows in London, and they were spaced a couple of days apart from each other. And so I had 4 days where I had nowhere to be, and I just got to fucking run around London and just have a good time. And it was fucking... Yeah, it was before the times, yeah.
I had so much fun. I just like went around and I'm like, oh, this looks like a cool pub. And I was staying at an Airbnb right near where Iron Maiden, like there's some club where where on the front it says Iron Maiden because apparently that was like their regular like hangout. Like that's when they're kind of cutting their teeth. They would play there all the time. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know. So yeah, it was a good time. Oh, you've been so very cold. I don't know why you've been so damn cold. I wanna talk to you, but you won't talk to me. I wonder, should I leave? Things have changed, haven't they, my friend? Nothing stays the same, it all changes in the end. But can we just pretend? Or let us just pretend that you still love me. Oh, America, do you still love me? Oh, America, do you still love me? We're not as young as we used to be. No, that's the wrong lyrics. It goes, oh, we used to be the very best of friends. There we go. Our futures were so bright way back then. We could do most anything, anything at all. Where did we go wrong? Oh, America, do you still love me? Oh, America, do you still love me? Ba-la-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-lum-bum, ba-dum, ba-la-da-da-da-dum, bum-ba-dum, ba-lum-bum, ba-dum. We're not as young as we used to be, and the things that we learned, we didn't learn for free. It all came at a cost, such a heavy cost. Do you still love me? Oh, America, do you still love me? Oh, America, do you still love me? Oh, America, did you ever love me? Yeah, that was a little sloppy, but that's all right. Yeah, it's okay. I pull off hundreds and hundreds of songs a week. All right, so let me see. So I'm gonna play. Hey, thank you. Why is this not the lyrics page that it should be? This should be lyrics. It should be drilling into. Give me 1 second. This is the wrong. Oh, that's why. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hey, thank you, thank you, Behemoth. Thank you so much, man. All right, so here we go. So lyrics now. All right, let's see. So, all right, I'm gonna play some of the songs that I charted yesterday. So these might be pretty terrible, because because I haven't played them since then. So I haven't played them since the stream yesterday. And thank you, Bobcat. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Sovereign Behemoth. All right, so. But, let's get drunk tonight. Let's make love tonight. Let's put off everything that we can put off until tomorrow. Let's have fun tonight. Everything's alright. So long as you are with me, love, I will know no sorrow. Oh, I know. Oh, you know, when you are gone, I think about you all the time. Oh, you know that when you go, I can't turn you out, love. It's like a broken radio, playing my favorite song, playing my favorite song, playing my favorite song, till you come home. Till you come home. Hey, paper guy. Hey, Marine. Let me tie you down and spin your world around. Come on, girl, let your hair unfurl and wrap your legs around me. Let's have fun tonight. Let's make love tonight. So long as the laughter's ringing out and all your love surrounds me. Oh, you know that when you're gone, I think about you all the time. Oh, you know that when you go, I can't turn you out, love. It's like a broken radio, playing my favorite song, playing my favorite song, playing my favorite song, till you come home, till you come home, home. So come home soon, I'm missing you. I wanna kiss you everywhere. I wanna take you in my arms and carry you up the stairs. I want tonight to be a night of simple, joyful love. 'Cause darling, you're my everything, and everything's enough. Let's get drunk tonight. Let's make love tonight. Let's put off everything that we can put off until tomorrow. Let's get drunk tonight. Let's make love tonight. Let's put off everything that we can put off until tomorrow. So yeah, so these songs are all songs. Hey, good to see you, Ian. How you doing, Paper Cat? Good to see you, brothers. These songs are all songs that I wrote years ago and never played them. I just kind of I never charted them. I just recorded like studio demos or acoustic demos, and I just walked away, you know. And so I've been going through my back catalog and finding these songs and pulling them out, you know, and dusting them off. So. Oh no,
I don't wanna go, I don't wanna move, I don't wanna leave home, right? I'm gonna just sit tight. Stay, I just wanna stay. I ain't gonna go, I'm sorry to say that I'm staying home tonight. Cause every time I walk through my front door, every time I walk through my front door, that's how, cause every time I walk through my front door, there we go. Trouble finds me, trouble brings me more. So I ain't leaving, that I know for sure. Just count me out. Never trouble till trouble troubles you. Cause if you look for trouble, well, trouble's looking too. And you know, where trouble goes, where trouble goes, I go too. Oh my, I don't wanna die. I'm gonna stay in so I can stay alive tonight. I hope that you don't mind. Oh damn, don't you understand that every time I leave the trouble never ends, alright? There's just no end in sight. Cause every time I walk out of my home, trouble finds me, corners me alone. So I ain't leaving, never on my own. Just count me out. There's never trouble till trouble troubles you. Cause if you look for trouble, well, trouble's looking too. And you know, where trouble goes, where trouble goes, I go too. There's nothing I can do, nothing can do. There's nowhere I can. Oh crap! I don't remember. I just wrote this bridge yesterday. God damn it! I should have reviewed these songs. I'm sorry, everybody. Let me see how this one goes. I just wrote this bridge yesterday. Nothing I can do. There's nowhere I can. Okay, that's right. There it goes. There's nothing I can do. There's nowhere I can turn. No matter how it goes, I never seem to learn to just stay inside. There's nothing to be said. I just can't. There's nothing to be said. I can't negotiate. I just have to stay inside and patiently await a much better time. Never trouble till trouble troubles you. Cause if you look for trouble, well, trouble's looking too. And you know, where trouble goes, where trouble goes, I go to. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. There's nowhere I can turn. And no matter how it goes, I just never seem to learn to just stay inside. There's nothing to be said. There's nothing to be said. I can't negotiate. I just have to stay inside and patiently await a much better time. Yeah, so I'll get that one down. And again, if you guys have any requests, you can throw them out. But otherwise, I'm gonna keep working on these ones that I haven't.
You've got pictures.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So, Get Out into the Summer. It's Still Life with Peaches. Oh yeah, this one was pretty rough yesterday. Let me sink my teeth into your peaches. Let me get my mouth into your ripe honeydew. Let me get my tongue around the skin of one of your red cherries. Let me sink my teeth and taste your juice. The juice. Darling, don't look so alarmed. I'm only talking about your fruit. Let me lick the sweat off of your apples. Let me slowly peel your orange too. Let me bury my face into your guava, honey. Let me sink my teeth and taste the juice. Darling, don't look so alarmed. I'm only singing about your... I'm so hungry, I want nothing more than to sink my teeth into. I'm so hungry, I want nothing more than to sink my teeth into. Let me wrap my lips around your fresh mango. Let me suck the sour from your lemons too. Let me bite the tips from your strawberries, sugar. Let me sink my teeth and taste the juice. Darling, don't look so alarmed. I'm only singing about your fruit. Let me kiss the sweet from your blueberries. Let me get hands on your apricots too. Let me squeeze a pull from your raspberries, baby. Let me sink the teeth and taste the juice. Darling, don't look so alarmed. I'm only singing about your fruit. I'm so hungry, I want nothing more than to sink my teeth into. I'm so hungry, I want nothing more than to sink my teeth into you. So that's a song. It's not gonna make it on a record, but I just do love the fact that it's like so the song's called "Still Life with Peaches." And then in the parentheses, it's a song about vampires. So it's just like, wait, what? I think it's fun. Oh, that's a silly one. This is another one. And again, if you have any requests, I'll play them. But I went through my back catalog. I've been writing over the past decade, whenever I write songs, I kind of vet them in front of you guys, or I vet them in front of a live audience, and slowly but surely I kind of cobble together what songs are going to go on albums. Every now and again, I will write a song that exists between albums, and I don't really need it, and I'll write it, I'll record it, and I'll forget about it. And so, but I put every song that I record into this master folder, So I went through that master folder, and there were like 80 songs that I hadn't charted, and I don't know how to play, and I totally don't remember them. Like some of them, I'm like, what is this song? And I click on it and be like, oh my god! So that's where I found Here I Am and This Is Now, and there's a whole bunch of really cool tunes, People Like Me, and so this is some of those songs. So. Hey Poe, how you doing, brother? The rain is falling down, it sounds like hammers, tiny little hammers, building up the grass and trees. The rain, it's falling down, it sounds like footsteps, tiny little footsteps, carried on the breeze. Sometimes the sound of rain doesn't make me sad. Sometimes the sound of rain, sometimes the rain is pouring down, it sounds like purring, some majestic purring of a fearsome unseen beast. The rain, it's pouring down, it sounds like people, 100 million people, and they're clapping just for me. Sometimes the sound of rain doesn't make me sad. Sometimes the sound of rain, sometimes. Oh, I forgot this. Bum 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 ba la la la. That's it. Bum bum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum ba da dum bum. That's right. Bum 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 ba dum ba la 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 la. Bum 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 bum. bum bum ba da dum bum. The rain, it's pouring down. It's rain, it's coming down. It sounds like music, polyrhythmic music. And I try to keep the beat. The rain, it's coming down. It sounds like talking, like the very sky's talking. And I wondered what it means. Sometimes the sound of rain doesn't make me sad. Sometimes the sound of rain, sometimes. Bum bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba la 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 la. Bum bum ba da 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 dum bum ba da dum bum. Bum ba da 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 dum ba la 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 la. Lum bum ba dum ba da 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 bum ba da dum bum. They say the rain, it's falling down. It sounds like footsteps, tiny little footsteps that are carried on the breeze. The rain, it's falling down. It sounds like hammers, tiny little hammers, building up the grass and trees. Sometimes the sound of rain doesn't make me sad. Sometimes the sound of rain, sometimes. Yeah, so that's a song called "Sometimes the Sound of Rain." I forgot about that. In fact, I'm not. There actually is specific syllables that I should be singing. Bum. Oh yeah. So it's like. Bum ba da 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 da. Bum ba la la la. Bum ba da 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 da. Bum ba da dum bum ba dee. Bum ba da 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 da. Bum ba la la la. So the bum ba la. Yeah. So yeah. Cool, man. Thank you, and thank you, Poe. Thank you kindly, man. That's very kind of you, dude. So all right. Here, this isn't one I really dig. This is called Pleasant Dreams. I played this one a few times yesterday because this is such a simple song. It's 1/4/5. It's only got one lyric, and it's just awesome. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. Close your eyes and go to sleep and dream a pleasant dream. Close your eyes and go to sleep and dream a pleasant dream. Close your eyes and go to sleep and dream a pleasant dream. Oh, dream a pleasant dream. Oh, dream of anything. Just dream. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. Close your eyes and go to sleep and dream a pleasant dream. Close your eyes and go to sleep and dream a pleasant dream. Close your eyes and go to sleep and dream a pleasant dream. Oh, dream a pleasant dream. Oh, dream of anything. Just dream. Welcome back, Isabella. Oh, dream a pleasant dream. Oh, dream of anything. Just dream. Yeah, fly, you fools. Yeah, so that's the Balrog. The Balrog has returned.
Yeah, I love that one. It's so simple. It's just 3 chords. It's the 1, 4, and 5. It's like literally just the 1, 4, like 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 4, 1. Like it's the 1, 4, and 5, and it's got the same lyric. It just repeats, but it's just so. Anyway, I love it. It just fucking like the actual album. Here, I'll play the album version because it's fucking. It's really. Oh no, I mean no, but yeah, you should. Yeah, I'll play for you because you can't find it anywhere. It's really really cool. It doesn't exist anywhere. So maybe I'll post it as my next Patreon, so you guys will have access to it. But it's so cool. Hold on, pleasant dreams. Here we go. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, it's a really cool little tune. Yeah. I was working out, yes, at 1:30 a.m. Yeah. It's exactly right, Paper Cat, because it's supposed to be buried in the background. It's supposed to be buried in the background, like, you know, like, so it's like the idea is that it's just the sounds, you know, the kind of dun 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 dun, you know, like, and then you know, and then in the background you hear this like, close your eyes and go to sleep. Anyway, all right. So Pugilism in the Face of Love is the next one. So, all right, so this one requires a little bit of explanation. This, just because I don't want you to think that I'm advocating for like domestic violence, but there is a point for me when you know, it's like when you have, oh hey, thank you, Jeanette Music, thank you very kindly. There's a point when you have like a cute little bunny, and you're like, oh, you cute little bunny, I just want to crush the life out of you. You get kind of this like intense, like you're so overwhelmed with like, oh, how good I feel, like. It kind of elicits like almost a violent impulse, you know. So and there's a scene in Punch Drunk Love, which if that's a movie you haven't seen, then you have to check it out. It's fucking awesome. So it stars Adam Sandler in his best role ever. So Adam Sandler. And so there's a point where he has this romantic interest, and they're in Hawaii and they're laying on top of each other, and he's just saying he's like and and you can definitely tell that they're falling in love, and she's like and she's like, look, she's like staring at him, and she's like, he looks at her, and he's like, I wish I could just he's like, I just want to take a sledgehammer straight to your face. Like, I just want to bash your head in. And then she looks at him, she's like, and I just want to claw your eyes. I want to claw your eyes out. And I just want to suck them. You know, like, and so it's just like this totally loving, amazing scene where they're just like laying out all these horrible things they want to do to each other. It's a fucking great movie. It's such a cool movie. And so I wrote this kind of with that in mind, because. And I wrote this one about 10 years ago, so it's a little bit of a dated tune. I just wanna punch you, I wanna beat the love out of you, 'cause every time I look in your eyes, I don't know what to do. If you look at me like that again, I'll punch you right between the eyes. I don't know what's come over me, but baby, no, I don't like surprises, so I just wanna punch you. I wanna beat the love out of you, 'cause every time I look in your eyes,
I don't know what to do. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna hurt you. I'm gonna make you pay for all the joy you bring to me. I'm gonna punch it all away. Do 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 do. Honey, I hope you understand. I don't mean you any harm, but when you started loving me, it set off 1,000 alarms. So I'm just gonna hurt you. I'm gonna make you pay for all the joy you bring to me. I'm gonna punch it all away. Do 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 do. Yeah, so it's definitely a weird. It's one when I wrote it, I was like, because obviously I do like to push the envelope all in all directions regarding a lot of my songs, and I did like the conflation of the violence and the. But the thing is again, if it's not explained, it can be interpreted as it's advocating for like domestic violence, and I'm like I don't want to do that. But the thing is like, but I figured this is an adult stream, we can all talk. Like it's definitely a song that requires a little bit of delicacy because it's anyway. But and Isabella, stop. That's stupidity. Are you? So you speak 3 languages and you have a master's in what is it in foreign languages and masters in foreign languages and foreign literature and yeah, but that's yeah, and so the stupidity needs to be beaten out of you, huh? Sure. All right. No, to play that one. All right. So this is okay. So, there's Ineffable. All right. I don't know if I can pull off Ineffable. It's gonna be tough. This is a hard one for me to pull off on a Friday night, but I'm gonna try it. So this is a song. It's called, in parentheses, Ineffable, which means obviously an unspeakable, an indescribable thing. So. I wanna say, but I cannot say all that I feel in my heart. No words can convey in any way. It's simply too tough, it's too hard. To say I love you is too small a word. There's never been heard a word that describes what I feel when I look in your eyes. That moment despises description. Thank you so much, Wicked Truth. All that you are, I need in my life. This just can't be right, no, it's perfect. I long for your touch, your slightest embrace, the trace of your finger, so perfect. To say I love you is simply too small. the message it falls too shy. I need a starscape with 1,000 worlds. My message unfurls across the night sky. To say I love you is too small a word. There's never been heard a word that describes what I feel when I look in your eyes. That moment defies description.
Wow, that would so I am experiencing for whatever. So I'm not sure if it's a pinched nerve or what, but every now and again, my hand. Thank you so much, Isabella. Yeah, thank you. Every now and again, thank you, Bobcat. When I play, my wrist will really start to burn like fire. Like it's right here. It's right in here, but if I don't, and so there's two things I can do. I can baby it and not play. And then of course that takes like a week to heal, or I just play through it, and one day I wake up, so it's pain, really intense pain, and then I wake up the next morning and it's totally gone. So I don't know what it is, but the thing is like but no, because it goes away. Like it goes completely away. So like literally goes away, and then it'll be gone for months, and then it will return, and it will increase in pain as the week goes on, and then at some point I'll wake up the next morning and it will be totally fine. So it's like my body's like, oh, okay, we're done trying to alert you to the fact that something's going wrong, but whatever, I don't care, because yeah, if I can't play the guitar, I might as well. If I can't play my songs, then I might as well return to my homeworld. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I haven't seen a doctor. I haven't seen a doctor in. No. I haven't seen a doctor in since 2009. So, well, that's not so. I have seen doctors for like when I got the that horrible cyst. And once I cut my finger open with a chainsaw. Yeah, the butt cyst and the chainsaw. I think those are but the thing is, those are for specific purposes, in and out, and then yeah. So I've never been like, hey doctor, I have a health issue that I need to address. Oh, and that's not so. And I do suffer from psoriasis. And after our tour, after our very first tour, I drink because booze exacerbates psoriasis, and so and I was drinking so heavily that psoriasis just popped all over. I just popped up, and I was like, what the hell? I haven't seen a doctor since I left the Air Force in 2003. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah. Who's this? Yeah. No. Why did I pull up? Fuck it. Whatever. Okay. I know this one. Well, no, I just don't like shorts, man. The thing is yeah, so I do every now and again. Every now and again, I'll pop up with a little patch of psoriasis. I get some ointment, it goes away. Like it's like but the thing is, I haven't owned a pair of shorts in like 20 years. I do have a pair of swimming trunks, and I'll wear those on occasion, like when I'm swimming only. I don't swim that often, but I will when I'm swimming, and then that's it. That's the only time I put on shorts. I'll be alright. I don't want to break down. I'll be alright, I don't want to break down.
Don't wanna freak out. I don't wanna. I'll be alright. I just need a moment. I'll be alright. Just give me a moment. I just need a moment. Just give me one. I always knew there would be days like this when it all falls apart and it all goes to shit. I always knew there would be days like this. Fuck it, whatever, okay.
Hey, Seeking Soul.
There's nothing to be done, it's just gonna suck, but there's nothing we can do, we just gotta suck it up. We just gotta suck it up. We just gotta. I always knew there would be days like this when it all falls apart and it all goes to shit. I always knew there would be days like this. Fuck it, whatever, okay. Ooh, we'll just get through it. Ooh, we'll just push on through it. We'll just struggle through it. I think we can do it. Think we can. I always knew there would be days like this when it all falls apart and it all goes to shit. I always knew there would be days like this. Fuck it, whatever, okay.
But so what is going on? What is going on with this chat? Isabel, you're saying like showing your feet showing your feet like to the world is like exposing your vagina to the world. Is that the premise? That's yeah, that was, yeah, no worries. That's but it's funny. I do yeah, I won't. I did wear sandals. I did wear sandals in high school. Because I like to go barefoot a lot, so I would slip off my sandals and kind of wander around barefoot. But then my feet turned green because I obviously didn't have great foot care. I didn't develop great foot care until the middle of my 30s, right? So the thing is, like, because I was a drug addict, and so my feet would stew. All the alcohol and all the shit that was coming out of my body would come out of my feet because they were wrapped up in Converse All-Stars all day long. My feet were fucking horrendous. They smelled so fucking terrible. I can't even begin to tell you, like, they were fucking terrible. I thought they were disgusting, and I lived with me, and so when I finally got sober, like a year later, like my feet started recover, like, and which was great. And so from that point in time, I was like, okay, I will never let that happen again. So I just like, now I'm exceptionally fastidious. Like I literally scrub my feet for like 30 seconds on the balls, 30 seconds on the feet, on the, like, I count to 30, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Cause I'm like, never again will I fucking ever deal with that shit. But, there can never be too much information. Are you kidding me?
I had a priest when I was young, and I would confess to him all the sins I had done. I had a girl, I was in love in the way that I am always in love, and all my friends, oh, we were kings of the neighborhood. Just you could ask just about anybody. And the summer days were 4 days long. Yeah, the summer days were 100 hours strong. And we never thought we'd ever see those summers go. Oh, I'd like to find a way to travel back in time, to punch me in the face. God, it's so dumb, youth is wasted on the young. Oh, it's such a crying shame. Oh, all I need is a time machine to beat some sense into me. Right, Marine? I have no priests to tend my sins, but I don't mind. I don't know where I'd begin. I had a girl, and I lost her too. Oh, it was love, but hey, what can you do? And all my friends, oh, they got lives. They found careers and married their beautiful wives. And the summer days are minutes long. Yeah, the summer months are here and then they are gone. Every summer's mapped by winter. There goes another year. Oh, I'd like to find a way to travel back in time, to punch me in the face. God, it's so dumb, youth is wasted on the young. Oh, it's such a crying shame. Oh, all I need is a time machine to beat some sense into me. I know the prevailing way of saying that you're sorry is to say nothing at all, but I'm so sorry for my failings, oh, and I'm so sorry for my faults. Oh, I like to find a way to travel back in time, to punch me in the face. God, it's so dumb, youth is wasted on the young. Oh, it's such a crying shame. Oh, I'd like to find a way to travel back in time, to punch me in the face. God, it's so dumb, youth is wasted on the young. Oh, it's such a crying shame. Oh, all I need is a time machine to beat some sense into me. Stupid kid. I haven't played that one in a long time, man. I have that one still memorized, but that one's a... Hey. Thank you, Lenina. Yeah, that's really funny. That song, the very first time I played it at the I introduced it at the Thirsty Crow in Silver Lake in Los Angeles, and I used to host it was sort of an open mic, like anybody could show up and get on the bill to play, but it was mostly I would invite my songwriter friends to come and hang out with us. So I had five tentpole performers, of which I was one. The other one was Sebastian Bach. One of them was Ali Gertz, who at this point in time was performing as Cosby Sweater, and then there are a couple others that were like Melissa Kaplan, who actually does an amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Anyway, she does like this really amazing one woman show. So. And then Ariana, if you guys know Ariana, if you know
S.A. Bach, Sebastian. If you know Sebastian's song, I wanna see the sun that Ariana. That's he actually wrote a song about Ariana. So the five of us would meet every week, and then we would invite our songwriter friends to show up, and we would just day drink and just play music, and it was just absolutely amazing, you know. And so I introduced that song. I introduced Stupid Kid, and there were some people sitting at the bar. So we were the stage, our little area, setup area. It was a little tiny venue, and the stage where we were playing was literally right next to the bar. So there was like some seats literally right next to where I'm playing. And so we kept it pretty quiet. Like it was definitely like an attentive crowd, you know, and whatever. And this girl was singing along to the Stupid Kid. Like by the second time the chorus came out, I'd like to find a way to travel back in time. She was singing along. She's like, why am I singing along to this? And I was like, because it's catchy. That's right. Suck it. It's catchy. Maybe because Mary and the Truth is not on the list. Lanina, let me see if it is. It could be Mary and the Truth is not on the list. Let me see. Songs. Let me add one. Mary. Let's see. And yeah, it wasn't. All right, now it's now on the list. It's now on the list. So there you go. Okay. Because the truth is, the head, if you know what I'm, what? Oh my God. Oh, the head. The head. All right, here we go. I've killed some motherboards. Everybody knows that cheating's not the answer, but sometimes cheating is a whole lot faster. I get by wasting time, and everybody knows that it pays to be a sinner, but sinning ain't easy when you. But everybody knows that it pays to be a winner, but winning ain't easy when you're born to be a sinner. And I get by wasting time. La 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 la. Wow, my voice is shot. Whoa. La 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 la. We can never go home. We will never be safe. We can never go home. We will never be. Sadly, sweetheart, all we've broken, we have let remain unspoken. Sadly, sweetheart, all we've broken, we have let remain unspoken. All that you want, all that I want's a little love from you. All that I want's a little love from you. I don't know where I went wrong, but if I hadn't, there wouldn't be the song. And I get by wasting time. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Well, we can never go home. We will never be safe. We can never go home. We will never. Sadly, sweetheart, all we've broken, we have let remain spoken. Sadly, sweetheart, all we've broken, we have let remain unspoken. All that I want's a little love from you. All that I want's a little love from you. All that I want's a little love from you. Man, okay, my voice, like I said, my voice is shot, guys. So I might at some point in time convert this stream from a me playing songs stream to a me telling stories stream. Thank you, Bobcat. Just to warn you guys, FML. I haven't played this one in quite some time. Per Doctor Who, Head to Heart, Mary and the Truth. I like all these. I put a picture of my Sue on your Discord under the general tab. Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. Thank you, Sovereign Bohemian. Awesome, man. Loading Facebook or YouTube on Firefox. Oh, really? I love how half the chat is rules for laptop longevity and half of it is sexy jokes. And unfortunately, I think you are the progenitor of all the sexy jokes. Is that not true, Isabella? Oh yeah, there. And you got thus they're combined. We've combined them. Thank you, Ian, for intersecting those two joke threads. Thank God. All right. So this is a song called FML or Fuck My Life. I know that you're gonna be the girl that ruins my life. But frankly, I don't give a damn, so come on, ruin my life. You can fuck me up, oh, I just don't care. You can fuck me over, oh, I ain't that scared. You can fuck me up, I'm happy to share. I just want you. I'm Lenita. I know that you're gonna be the girl that destroys my heart. But lover, I don't really care. You can tear me apart. You can fuck my life, I don't give a damn. You can fuck it all up, yes you certainly can. You can fuck up my life, I'm telling you, man. I just want you. I just want you. Lover, let me tell you, there's never gonna be another pair in the universe as fucked up and as perfect and as passionate and as crazy in love as you and me. I know that you're gonna be the girl that brings me down. But sweetheart, I don't give a shit, I just want you around. You can fuck me up, I've been fucked up before. You can fuck me up, I ain't keeping score. You can fuck me up, I only want more. I just want you. I just want you. Lover, let me tell you, there's never gonna be another pair in the universe as fucked up and as perfect and as passionate and as crazy in love as you and me. I know that you're gonna be the girl that ruins my life. But frankly, I don't give a damn, so come on, ruin my life. Yeah, right on. So that's a song called FML. Get commit, M. Sexy rules for sexy rules for yeah. Ninth rule for laptop longevity. Yeah, safe words are important. Thank you, Lenina. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you kindly. You still look like like a brioche. Ninth rule for laptop longevity: replace HDD with. Oh, yeah, that definitely. All right, so let me get some water. All right, I'm gonna do. All right, so let's do this. I will continue to play till 8. Hey, Lily, how you doing? I will continue to play till 8, and then we'll convert this to a story song. I'll grab a cocktail. We can hang out, crack some jokes, have a good time. Oh yeah, no, of course, man. All right, so this is a song called "A Prayer to Doctor Who." It should be Doctor Whom, but you know, they invented a language. You know, they can do with it what they want. Doctor. So just so you know, this song was written in 2015, and these were all important things. Like, these are all things that vexed me in 2015. So. Save us from Fox News. Save us from Justin Bieber. Save us from Wall Street. Save us from the Reaper. Save us, doctor, if you can dare, 'cause we're all dying here. Save us from the crooks, and save us from Facebook. Doctor Who, we're calling you. Doctor Who, we're calling you. Doctor, good doctor, can you hear us calling? Civilization is tumbling, is falling. Doctor Who, where are you? Save us from the cops. Help us save our homes. Save us from the hate. Save us from our phones. Save us, doctor, if you can. 'Cause no one here has any plan. Save us from our jobs. Oh, save us at any cost. Doctor Who, we're calling you. Doctor Who, we're calling you. Doctor, good doctor, can you hear us calling? Civilization is tumbling, it's falling. Doctor Who, where are you? Here we go. Doctor Who, we're calling you. Doctor Who, we're calling you. Doctor, good doctor, can you hear us calling? Civilization is tumbling, it's falling. Doctor Who, where are you? Wow, man. For some reason, that's a pretty simple song to play, but for some reason, I kept getting caught reading the chat. I just kept anticipating.
That's like peanut,
Oh, God.
hazelnut, cashew nut,
Okay, so Ian, I'm gonna.
macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her into going crazy. She said,
Oh, no,
"Stop
okay.
naming nuts. Pine nut, pistachio nut,
So I
red
can't.
pistachio nut, natural, all natural, white pistachio nut."
Stop naming nuts. All right, so Ian, Ian, no. But I can't sing a little more. My voice is too haggard. So I can keep singing until 8:00. But you guys, I'll need you guys to like choose songs that do not destroy my voice. So if you love the song because I'm belting it out. What was the other song? What was the other song? Maybe it's not in the request queue. What was the other song? Oh no, yeah, that's I can't play that with that. I need to use a looping pedal to pull that one off. Yeah, that one's a fucking impossible. Like it's really tough to play and sing. You know, Daddy, oh Daddy. Yeah. That's. All right, so Marrying the Truth, huh? No, yeah, I won't, Isabella. Thank you for your concern. But yeah, I mean, you know, like I can just talk, you know, when. Mary, somewhere deep inside you, there is a song that you keep quite hidden. Speak out so we can hear you. We'd love to listen. We need your song. Oh, I know it's a risk, and that's never easy. Oh, but if you don't share, you will be cheating us. Are they beautiful? What makes your heart merry? What makes your heart beat? What makes you happy? Who do you love? Tell me with handcrafted verses and sparkling prose that speaks only truth. Speaks only truth. Speaks only truth. Yeah, so it's actually really funny. I actually wrote that for my girlfriend at the time, her mom. I wrote it for her mom because her mom was one of those people that you know, she was such a great writer. Like she wrote poetry, and she would write these like little blog entries, and they were always just contemplative and kind of like and they didn't use intensely flowery language, but they were always like really incisive. It was just art, you know, like it was she was an artist that didn't really consider herself an artist, you know, and so I kept encouraging her. I'm like, you should do something with this, you know, and she didn't. I don't think she did. I like, you know, when Em and I broke up, I stopped interacting with her mom, you know. So actually, that's not so. There was one day I was in their hometown, and Em was at school, but I was near her mom, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to go grab lunch?" And so we actually went and had lunch, and that was a good time. But okay, I can't do a little more. I can do a do-over. I think I can do. I think I can do all the rest. Okay, so. The president's a liar and the people all stupid, then no one really gives a fuck. Everyone's a racist, everybody is a liar, and everyone's playing rough. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end and we'll begin again. The kids are all screwy, the economy's kablooey, and there's thieves at every turn. There's nobody that we can trust, and everybody's getting burned. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And
And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Do, 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 over. Do, 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 over. Kids are on drugs and the old are insane, and there's traffic on every street. Work is for assholes, but everybody's working just to make ends meet. The world is all fucked up, my friends, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Do, 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 over. Do, 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 over. The cops corrupt and the prisons are full and the lawyers are crooked men. God has been shot, Jesus crucified, and Malcolm's been laid to rest. The world is all fucked up, my friend, as bad as it's ever been. And someday soon, the world is gonna end, we'll begin again. Ba-la-la-lum, bound, bound, ba-da-la-lum, bound, ba-da-la-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, over. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, over. It's a song called Do Over. I wrote that song back in 2001. It's almost 20 years old, and that song is still fucking. That song is still fucking. It's still fucking totally valid. President's a liar and the people are all stupid and no one really gives a fuck. Everyone's a racist, everybody is a liar and everyone is playing rough. Fucking hell. All right. It's hey, Lusty Bard, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. How you been, man?
Raid kills bugs dead.
Good to see you, amigo. Hey, Stone Owl, how you doing? What's been up, amigo? How you been?
Welcome.
So, Lusty Bard, is there a song I can play for you by way of thanks for you bringing some folks over? So I'm only going to be playing music for another 18 minutes, and then I'm going to convert this into it because my voice is completely shot. But I'm going to convert this into a storytelling stream, and I'll share stories about my touring days, about my days working at Universal as a development executive, hanging out with rock stars, running around the country, being a lunatic. I'll tell you stories about the songs. So whatever you want. Okay. All right. Thank you, man. It's always awesome to see you, brother. So this is a song called Through and Through Wound. Rain never comes. All right, so I'm gonna pull up the lyrics for this one. I haven't played this one. I don't play this one that often. This one is always. This one's really. This one is. I do not have a Dark Souls song. Oh, really? Oh, wow, right on. Yeah, that's a game. That game is a controller throwing game for me. I've watched that. I've watched a little bit. Someone was like, "That's a really tough game," and I was like, "I'll watch a little bit." I'm like, "Yeah, there's no fucking way. I would so destroy my controller."
Jim, what the hell is the matter with you?
Sleeping net. That's too fast. Here we go. Sleeping never comes as I stare up at the ceiling and I wonder what's this feeling that has me so damn worried. I'm waiting for the sun, but the sun is not arising as I stare at the horizon. The sky is dark and dreary. I don't want to face another day, but I'm gonna have to anyway. I'm gonna have to get in there and fight it out with the best of them. All I want is to be beautiful, so very beautiful to you. 'Cause I know you're so beautiful, so very beautiful through and through. Lum bum ba da dum. Ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-dum ba-dum la-da-dum ba-dum biddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. All I want is to be beautiful, so very beautiful to you. 'Cause I know you're so beautiful, so very beautiful through and through. Sleeping never comes as I stare up at the ceiling, and I wonder what's this feeling that has me so damn worried. I don't want to face another day, but I'm gonna have to anyway. I'm gonna have to get in there and fight it out with the best of them. All I want is to be beautiful, so very beautiful to you. 'Cause I know you're so beautiful, so very beautiful through and through. All I want is to be beautiful, so very beautiful to you. 'Cause I know you're so beautiful, so very beautiful through and through. Yeah, so that's a song called Through and Through Wound. I haven't played that one in quite some time. But hey, thank you, Bobcat. All right, so this next song is one I recently wrote. Hey, thank you, Lusty Bard. Thank you, man. And if you guys don't know Lusty Bard, so Lusty Bard's awesome. He actually does music production as well as he plays songs, and he's a music teacher. So he plays a ton of different instruments. So first off, he's a genuine sweetheart, a lot of fun to hang out with in his chat. And then he also just does really, really interesting and super cool stuff. So if you guys don't know him and have not yet caught one of his streams, I say give him a follow right now and check him out. I promise you will not be disappointed. You'll be like, man, Mike, you're totally right. He's fucking amazing, and I'm never gonna come back to your goddamn stinking stream. I'm gonna hang out in Lusty Bards. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks, traders. Come to PNW to our bar, and you'll drink on the house. Oh, well, thank you, Gishy Cat. I always like drinking on the house, So wait. So is PNW is that Pacific Northwest to our house? Yeah, it's Pacific Northwest to our bar. Where's the bar located? And thank you, Gishy. Oh, that's great. Well, yeah, you're in the exact right place. Yeah, okay. Oh, Portland, awesome. Yeah, you're in the exact right place. And that's and thank you. That's absolutely awesome. And yes, and I will be. Thank you, Random Hero Candidate. And good to see you. It's good to see you, amigo. I am happy. I will be in Portland sometime this year. I have family that live in Portland. And so my two sisters and my soon to be other brother-in-law, but my sister Sarah and her husband Michael and their two kids live in Portland. My sister Teresa and her soon to be husband Rick, they do back and forth between Bend, Oregon and Portland, Oregon. So they do 6 months and 6 months. So I don't know. They do whatever season is happening in Bend, and then they do the remainder in Portland. So yeah. So I'll be up there. I've got a friend coming to visit very soon, and then once she's here, then we're gonna sort out travel plans and all that stuff. But I mean, as soon as the whole COVID thing is over, god damn it. Yes, yeah, that's exactly right, Elix. Right, yeah, it's I mean, and it's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy because if everybody just played it safe, if everybody had just played it safe right from the outset, we would be fine. If everybody just played it safe right now, we would be fine. I think it's just there's fucking numbskulls who are like, oh, it only kills 3% or 4, like it only kills 2% of the population. Fuck them. I'm like, 2% of the fucking 2% of 300 million people is a fuck ton of people. You motherfucker, you fucking cocksucker. Put your goddamn fucking mask on. Fucking be smart. Damn it. Don't put your goddamn masks on, and then and hopefully they don't have air holes. Just put them on, and just go away. No, I know, and it's crazy because it's right. Like if everybody played it smart, and if everybody super washed their hands and were real careful, then we could actually go about our days. We could still travel and do things, but because there's always gonna be some fucking numbskull. It's like fuck it, I don't care. punch him in the face. All right, so this is a song called. So tell us how you really feel, Mike. So this is a song called "Nuclear Family." It goes. This is a new one. I wrote this for the La Nina, right there, the La Nina, Pompous Naive Walters, and for her husband, the Blue Front, who's also a mod of mine. So, yeah, thank you, Mike. See, that's what I love about the people in my stream. Thank you, Munchie Crunch. Thank you, Kylie. Yeah, anyway. Mom and Dad, Olin, Michael, and Gareth. We're a nuclear family. And some might see that things can be quite explosive. But hey, do you think you can live every moment chaos free? And some teachers just don't understand. You gotta treat the boys with an even hand, or you're gonna find yourself with a handful of kaboom. And some folks just don't realize that special needs means amazing times. And you just gotta give yourself a little bit more room. And Daddy's gotta work again. His work, it never seems to end. And Mom's just walking through the door. Be well, Maureen. And Olin Michael's in a rage, and Garrett's acting pretty strange. And this is just like the night before. Oh, we're a nuclear family. Oh, we're a nuclear family. Yeah, you have a great night, Maureen. Thanks for dropping by. Here we are playing Mario Kart, just the four of us. It doesn't take too much to get us laughing all around. Mom and Dad are watching Twitch, the boys argue, but that's just what boys do. And tonight's like every night. And sure, there's passion, yes, there's fire, but they're such good boys and Lord knows they try. And sometimes that's all that we can ask. 'Cause living's tough no matter who you are. We all got issues, we all get scars, and that's at least we got each other, and that's enough. And Mom, she's on a business trip. The boys' dad's left to deal with them, and everybody's flying off the walls. And Olin Michael's cracking jokes, and Garrett's singing songs he knows, and it's just another day at the Luttrells. Oh, we're a nuclear family. Oh, we're a nuclear family. But every breakdown in the supermarket means that we must leave. There's not much more volatile than a child with special needs, and this is true. Oh, it is true. Yes, it's true. And yes, this can be quite a lot. Oh, yes, we understand, but we are family. We are family. We are family. Oh, we're a nuclear family. Good night, Isabella. We're a nuclear family. Hey, Twitch TV guy, man. How you doing, amigo? Good to see you. And Control Throws, yeah, man. I'll drop by. I'll drop by and say hello after the stream. And if you want, I mean, you guys are. It's going for full 24 hours, right? Egg Boxer Jared. Oh, hey, right on, Twitch TV guy. Hey, so that's Boxhead Man. Awesome, dude. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? So if you guys don't know, so Twitch TV guy, man, was known as Boxhead Man. He was a legend amongst my people. He was a fucking legend here on Twitch, and he actually got booted off of Twitch for being fucking too cool, for being too weird, too awesome, too hilarious. The thing is like, so yeah, eyes, yeah, he was fucking incredible, and he like he just did the weirdest, craziest, silliest, fucking nonsensically list and whatever, making up words. I mean, I have to make up a word to define how incredible he was. Yeah. So he migrated to Mixer. And are you still going strong on Mixer, brother? Okay, Blue. You be well, amigo. Been a crazy year. I've been listening to a lot of. Hey, right on, man. Fucking awesome. Thank you, brother. That's. I bet. Oh my God, I bet. That's been crazy. Yeah, well, yeah. So because he would take his shirt off, and he would take his shirt off, and somebody on Twitch, amongst the Twitch policing staff took umbrage with the fact that he took his shirt off. And so they kept like banning him, and then he'd get back on, and then they ban him again, and they get back on. That's exactly right. Twitch TV guy, like it was like oh yeah, I can be like a cosplayer. I can be a really like svelte cosplayer girl with like wearing like a little thing up around, and then like you're wearing a little tiny thing around that wraps my boobs, and I'm gonna paint myself, and that's totally fine. But Boxhead Man, yeah, oh my God, dirty man nipples, motherfuckers, really fucking double standard. And really truth, and it really was like and you love Mixer, okay, awesome, brother, yeah. Well, I'm happy. I'm so sorry. I don't have time. I don't really watch anything anymore. I when we raid people, I hang out in the stream. I catch Night Attack. I catch about half an hour of people streams at the end of my streams, and that's about all of the watching and stuff. That's not so. I have been watching. I have a new lady friend, which is awesome, and she and I have been watching movies and stuff like that, and that's been great. All right, but you guys, it's 7:56, so I'm gonna make that my last song. I'm gonna go hit the lavatory real quick, and then I will come back. And then we'll do a story time stream, and I'll regale you with all sorts of ridiculous stories. I back in 1 second. You guys do your thing. I hope Twitch guy Jared, if you're still around, I'd love to hang out. Like I'd love to shoot the shit with you. But yeah. So my voice is obviously haggard. I can't sing anymore, but I can rock it. So come on a second.
Hazelnut, cashew nut, macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her into going crazy. She said, "You stop naming nuts. Pine nut, pistachio nut, red pistachio nut, natural, all natural white pistachio nut."
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Meow. Meow. Meow, meow.
Goodbye. You've got pictures. File's done.
I'm just a boy with the new hair. Oh, God. All right. Welcome. All right. So here we go. Let us. Okay. So stories. Let me tell you, man. You know, it's. I've never really told you guys about the days I threw raves. I used to be a rave promoter. I don't think I did. Did I tell you this the rave stories? God. It was 1996, 1997, and hey, how you doing, Eric? Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? Yeah. So all right. So for those of you that are just tuning in, my voice is fucked. You know, I can't sing right now, so I'm just gonna tell stories. So all right. So before I was making rock and roll, before I could even really play the guitar, I had left Universal with a pretty decent severance package. So I had a handful of thousands of dollars in my bank account. You know, I was in my like my mid 20s. I was in my mid 20s, and I had a hairdresser, and his name was Coco, and he was a real sweetheart. He was an Armenian fellow, and he and I became pretty friendly, you know. And we're cutting my. So I would regularly go in for haircuts, unlike now, and he'd clip my hair, and we got to talking. So like every couple months, I go back in for like a trim. So he and I are getting to talking, and he's talking about the fact that he's trying to put together a party, which is a rave, you know. So I'm trying to put together a party, and I'm having some issues raising some funds, and I'm, you know, and like, you know, and yada yada yada. So I go, well, how much do you need? And he's like, like $2,000. So I was like, fuck, man, I'll put up the $2,000. I'll put like so I was like, tell me like your business plan. You're like, how is it going to work? And he's like, well. So he had found this. There's a band called the Electric Sky Church, and you can find them on. You can find them on the wiki. They do have on Wikipedia. They're a fucking amazing band. They were a live techno band. So they played drums, and they had samples, and they had this vocalist, and she was fucking absolutely amazing. And he's like, and they stopped 4 or 5 years ago. They used to be a big in the rave scene, and then at some point in time, for whatever reason, they dropped out. And so the ketchup packet. So they So he's but I've got a line on him. I'm a friend of mine's friends over theirs. I was hanging out with them, and I was talking to him about this party I wanted to throw, and they seemed like they were interested. I think I can get him, and if I can get him, I guarantee you, like I know that there's so many Electric Sky Church fans in Southern California that if we put on this show, it's just going to be sold out. And I'm like, well, where do you want to put it on? He's like, I don't really know, but I've got a line on the Glass House in Pomona, which is a venue that holds about 1,100 people. You know, so he's like, but I've also got these other DJs. So like the whole thing kind of came together. Like it looked like it was going to be a great party, and so they needed $2,000, but it also seemed like he just needed some kind of organizational help as well. You know, because he was a DJ. You know, he knew the music side, didn't have the business side. He had this idea for putting on this show called the Base Station in LA. So I'm like, fuck yeah, man, I'll help you out. So I kind of come on board as like the organizer guy, right? So I put together budgets, and I kind of draw stuff up, and I go and I negotiate, like help negotiate, you know, yada yada yada, and we kind of get all our ducks in a row. So the night of this rave happens, right? And we've been promoting like Full Tilt. We've been putting out flyers and handing them out at parties, like at the ends of other raves, and getting all the parties going. And it's gonna be great, you know. No, and again, no, this is at a point in time. I mean, I definitely did dabble in drugs, and I did like drugs, but I was not the kind of druggie that I would eventually become. I was not the lunatic I would eventually become. So we had a whole team of kids, these like nice kids that kind of Coco knew, and some people that I kind of like, and that we had been hanging out with as we were putting this whole rave together. So the doors open at like 8 o'clock. Now it's going to go from 8 to like 4 in the morning, right? And so there's no booze allowed. There's no liquor. We're not serving liquor. There's no booze allowed. So it's just a concert that's going to go from 8 p.m. until like 4 in the morning. And so we put on. So we open the doors open at 8, and there's like already like 100 people in line, we're like, what the hell, so people just kept coming in, showing up. So it got more and more packed. Eventually we hit capacity. So we had 1,100 people in the venue, and like a line after, like people just still wanted to get in, they couldn't get in. So somebody would leave, we'd let like, so we had security, like we had all everybody set and hired and what have you. So we're making, and it's $20 a pop to get into this place. So we've made a fuck ton of money. Now, however, we also have a whole bunch of outstanding debts. Like we still had to pay the venue because we rented the venue. We still had to pay the venue. We still had to pay like our security people. Like we had to pay a whole bunch of stuff. So, and so I'm kind of like just going around making sure everything's cool. Like things, I'm not doing drugs. I'm not like flirting with people. I'm just kind of going around making sure that like everything's taken care of. Everybody has what they need. That water's being distributed. Like, and I'm aware as the party moves on, it progresses, that literally everybody is fucking rolling. Every single person is high on something, most likely ecstasy. There's there's GHB. Oh yeah. So as the party gets more and more crazy, like it becomes apparent that like fucking everybody's high. My sister Letha was there, and she comes in and she's fucking tripping on E, and she's like, oh my god, the band is fucking like electric Sky Church is on, the whole place is going nuts. People, this is amazing. Letha runs out, she's like, this is the greatest. Oh my god, it's amazing. She runs back out, and I'm just like making sure everything's fine. Everything seems to be going pretty copacetic. And somebody walks up to me and goes, Mike, we got a problem. And I'm like, what? And then they're like, there's a girl, she thought she was drinking water, but it was actually GHB, and she took a huge swig. So GHB it's a date rape drug, right? It fucks you up. The thing is like you don't combine it. Well, people do combine it with other stuff, but you really shouldn't. But so she took a huge swig of GHB, and so they're like, and she's now in the bathroom, kind of losing her mind. So I'm like, all right. So like, do we need to call an ambulance? Do we need to get her to the hospital? And they're like, yeah, exactly, right. So and they're like, no, they're like, we don't think so. But I'm like, all right, I need you guys to monitor this and let me know kind of what's going on. I'm literally managing this whole thing, like making sure everything's. So I'm like, can we have somebody in there with her? Just the thing is it keep talking to her, keep checking in with her, and if at any moment she loses consciousness, we're calling the ambulance. If any moment she proves unresponsive or is not able to respond to your questions, we're calling the ambulance. Yada yada. So like, all right, so they marching orders. So they've got like literally like I've got like 2 or 3 people in the bathroom with her with all her friends. So there's this group of people just kind of tending to this girl has had a GHB overdose. So I'm like, fucking hell, what do we do? Like, maybe I should just call the ambulance. So at that exact moment, our head of security walks up to me and he goes, hey, Mike, I just need to introduce you. We've got 4 undercover police officers here. And I'm like, now at this point in time, I'm aware that I've been people keep stealing from us, right? So I've been doing, what's the count and looking at the money that we've got. And so I know that some of my people are stealing from me. But again, it's not terrible. It's not terrible because I'm keeping an eye on all the money that's coming in. But certainly, and the thing is on top of that, some of my people that are working the door are taking drugs in exchange for entrance, right? And so we are quickly stockpiling a little collection of recreational pharmaceuticals and weed and ecstasy and cocaine and speed and like so the head of security walks up to me and he goes, hey Mike, I just want to let you know these are 4 undercover police officers, right? And like literally, and so these undercover police officers, They literally look like candy ravers, right? One of them is this girl, and she has the big pants, and she's got a big like pink backpack that's all fuzzy. She's got a pacifier in her mouth, and she's just doing this as he's introducing me to the 4 undercover cops. Like, and so there's four. They look like they're fucking kids. I mean, they look like they're 21, 22, and apparently they're all undercover cops. And I'm like, I'm going to jail. I'm fucking going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. I'm going straight to jail. So I'm like, oh no. Actually, before this happens, at some point in time, in the middle of Electric Skytrain's set, and I think they played for like 2 hours. So in the first, or maybe it was an hour and a half, but in the very beginning of their set, the head of security walks up to me and he's like, it really seems like everybody in that room is on drugs right now. And I'm like, yeah, man, I think it'll be all right. Don't worry. Just keep everybody safe and like make sure there's not gonna be. I promise you, there's not gonna be any fighting. No, that was the other amazing thing. The vibe in this place was fucking all love. It was so crazy. Everybody was smiles. Everybody was hugs. I was like, oh my God, people were singing along and dancing and like, it was just a crazy, awesome, wonderful, amazing, beautiful vibe, right? So, and then I'm like, this is so great. Like everybody's behaving themselves. There's no fights. There's no any, like, it's just real sweethearts having a great time. So yeah, exactly. That's the reason why. And so the head of security walks up to me and he's like, it really to me seems like everybody's high, And so I'm like, okay, well, yeah, all right, like this is my first party, like this is the first party I've ever thrown. Now I'd gone to other parties leading up to this to kind of familiarize myself with the way they worked, and there were a bunch of like regular nightclubs that happened like 4 or 5 nights a week that were basically effectively raves, so like underground nightclubs. In fact, Prince had one, a glam slam. So anyway. So I was out like 4 or 5 nights a week just checking out these different things and introducing myself as one of the promoters of Base Station, and so there was a lot of, and that was a great thing about this time and day and age in the promotion business is like once you were established as a promoter, they'd kind of let you in for free, and you just kind of extended courtesy to each other. So that was really awesome. In fact, there were some people. There was a really amazing group of people that put on parties called Family, and I actually helped them with some negotiation for but they were fucking sweethearts, and their parties always shared this same kind of like all love vibe, and it was really awesome. So of course it's called Family, So when the head of security walks up to me and he goes, I really think that everybody here is on drugs. I'm like, don't worry about it, man. But then like an hour later, he's like, I want to introduce you to these 4 undercover cops. And I'm like, I'm going to jail. I'm fucking going to, all right. I'm like, hey, hi guys. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mike. I'm the one of the promoters of the night. And they're like, hey, how you doing? They're like, we're just going to do a walk around. We're just going to do a walk around, make sure everything's okay. Make sure there's no drugs, make sure there's no, and I'm like, all right, great. Adios. Like, should I put myself in cuffs now, or do you want to wait until it's time to go, So they go in, and the thing is, and again, it's at maximum capacity. There's 1,100 people, like they're just fucking partying, and so our head of security leads them through the party. They roam around, they come back out, and they're like, all right, you guys, you have a great night. And I'm like, thank you, officers. Well, yeah, you guys have a good night. If you get off duty and you want to come back, you're always welcome. That kind of thing. So, and so I'm like, whew, dodged a bullet. So the night progresses. All right. So that was the crazy moment of it. But yeah, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. You cannot tell me that they did not know that there weren't a ton of drugs being done at this party. But I do think they didn't go into the bathroom where the girl was freaking out. So the girl like maybe an hour after. The girl thing happened right as the cops, and so I would go in and check, is she doing okay? And like, yeah, I think it's like she started calming down, started becoming more like, she was coherent and responsive, but she was freaking out. She started becoming less freaking out. I'm like, okay, thank God. Looks like that's fine. Other than that freak out, the entire place, like everybody was smiles. That we had a backstage area, and there were a lot of people that were like veteran party like DJs and promoters and stuff like that. And they were like, man, this fucking vibe is amazing. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, I didn't have anything to do with it. It was Coco put together an amazing lineup of all like people that were like that were kind of deep art, like LA artists that people really loved that weren't getting as much play, weren't getting out as much as possible. And so these guys, like, so it was just a really, really amazing lineup of bands and DJs. And then so it's just amazing. And there's some other stuff. There's some other stuff that I want to tell, but I don't think I should because it kind of, but anyway, so crazy stuff ensues, right? Crazy stuff. At the end of the night, we find ourselves, I think after paying all of our bills and paying everybody, I think there were like $4,000 or $5,000 in profit, right? So we're like, oh, that's great. It's like I'm gonna make my $2,000 investment back, and then we will split between the kind of the principals, whatever remains, and that'll be awesome. I was doing this just because it was fun. It was a fun thing to do, and it was nice to like feel important in this little community of people, all throughout Los Angeles. So we all head home. And of course I was totally sober the entire time. So it's now like 6 a.m. and I'm like, okay, you know what? Like I want to drop a hit of E, and I just want to chill out. I just want to feel good. And there was this girl I was kind of into, and she and I had been talking. And I'm like, this is awesome, And I'm like, do you want to roll with me? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is great. And so I take a hit of E, and it's just as it's coming on, my buddy, and so we're all sitting in the back room in this house that where we're all hanging out, and in the back room there's a big coffee table, and I'm sitting on a couch, and there's a couch here, and we put all the money and all the drugs, all the loot that we got from this party on this table, on the coffee table right in front of me, right, and there I am, it's right in front of me. Now everybody knows, I've told everybody I don't like weed. Weed really fucks me up. It really fucks me up. But I take this hit of E, and it's starting to kick in, and one of my buddies goes, hey Mike, you know what you should do? You should fucking take a big bong rip. It'll totally plus the ecstasy high. And I'm like really? And like of course I'm high. I'm not thinking straight. And so I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, man. And everybody else is like, oh yeah, dude, it'll fucking really just send like, and I'm like, okay, so now again, I hate weed. Every experience I've had with weed up until this point in time has been terrible. Every experience I've had with weed afterwards, except for 2, were fucking terrible. I knew better, but I was high. I just didn't think. I was too young. You can literally inject me with a bunch of whatever, like sodium benzoyl or whatever. Like you can literally just try to mind control me with drugs, and I'd still be like, they'd be like, would you like to do some weed? And I'd be like, no fucking way. It's fucking terrible for me anyway. So I take this huge bong rip, of course, because I'm fucking a numbskull, and I just start to fucking like lose my mind, of course, which is what happens with me every time I'm on weed. So and the moment I realize I'm ridiculous is somebody says a joke, and I have the perfect response for that joke, and so I stand up and I go and like I literally just jump and go and then the entire room goes quiet, and then there's like 8 people in the room, and they all point at me and go they just start, and they're fucking like laughing and dying and ha ha ha, and that's great. So I'm like fucking this in the poopity court. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, so God, I wish I had known. I wish Apple Cart was around at that point in time, Lenina. This is like 10. Well, this is almost 10 years before Apple Cart. So, well, it's like 7 years before Apple Cart. So here I am. So So I'm like motherfucker, I can't even speak the English language. So I just sit back on the couch like this, like literally, I fucking planked the couch. I just sat back and I just sat there and I watched all the proceedings, literally losing my mind. Okay, now. The sad thing is, this is the denouement. This is my comeuppance for attempting to even smoke weed. So at some point in time, of course now it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, right? People are getting tired and kind of pooping out and falling asleep on couch. So apparently, now my eyes were open the entire time. I'm watching everything, but I'm like, someone walks in, grabs the bag of cash, grabs the bag of drugs, and walks out. I saw it happen because my eyes were open the entire time. I don't know who it was. I don't know what, like, the thing is, it's like, and so someone robbed us of the $5,000, whatever, $4,000, whatever it was that was our end of things, plus all the drugs, and just bolted. And we're like, and so, yeah, and of course, now I'm still so fucked up. I can't like, I don't acknowledge, I don't remember this really at all. I mean, I do vaguely remember people going in and out, but apparently the thing is, but I do remember the everything, the bag being there and then the bag being gone, you know? So yeah, so somebody, and it had to have been one of my friends, right? Because if it was some random person, I would have remarked on it. So it was somebody amongst they were like, by this point in time there were probably 10 or 15 people there. So it was one of those 10 or 15 people, and I was like, motherfucker, you know. So it was yeah. So it was like, it was such a high note and so much fun and such an amazing party, and we did such a great job. And then to like land with like a wah wah wah, you know, I was like, damn. But it still was super fun. And then it did lend itself to my future escapades, you know. But yeah. So that was my very first rave. It was my most successful rave, and it was super super fun. And all right, let me think. So what else? What are other stories? So let me think. What other stories I can tell you? I can tell you about how I got the job. No, and thanks. That's a great question, Kunang. Yeah. So obviously there was somebody in the house. We interviewed everybody. You know, the thing is like everybody. I mean, there were a lot of shady kids there. Like there were a lot of shady people. You know, like I mean, it's drug culture. You know, and maybe well the thing is, so maybe Paper Cat, but he and his buddy, I think it was Brian and Nick. Those two guys were like our closest. They were like our predominant wingman. You know, like they were the guys that helped us find and put together our street team. They were the guys that helped us like a lot of the kids. It was actually Nick's mom's house that we were in. You know, so it was just. I mean, so I interviewed everybody, and I was like, and I just made the case. I'm like, look, man, like I busted my ass. I worked very hard. The thing is like if like it has to have been somebody in this house. I'm out $2,000. Like I give you guys because I was also supplying people with party stuff. I'd buy beer. Every time I showed up, I bring 6 pack, like I mean 12 pack of beers. I would bring just stuff, you know. Yeah. Amen, Bobcat. So I just went up to him and I was like, look, guys, like the thing is I'm out $2,000, and I can't like I'm not wealthy. I can't afford, like I can't easily afford $2,000, like to throw away $2,000. Like, you know, like if you don't. If any of you know who actually stole it, the thing is it like could somebody just at least find a way, like maybe knock on my door some night and like leave a package, you know, like so I tried to give them as many like friend outs as possible, but you know, but no one went with it. So that sucked. So that was real heartbreak. But it wasn't terrible. Like the thing is, like it's just money, and I've always felt like money is just money, and like, you know, you can just make more, work hard, make more. So but that said, so I was thinking I could tell you. So we never found out who it was. So my buddy Coco and I, we basically interviewed everybody that was in the place. And the other thing is, was like, and I didn't actually hook up with that. I didn't, because I was so fucked up on weed. I didn't hook up with that girl, and she was flirting with me all night long, and it was so cute. And she was so cute. And I'm like, yes, this is gonna be great. I like, you know, and she was beautiful and fun and funny, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And then that didn't happen. I was like, fuck, man, like I got a triple whammy. Terrible drug experience. Lost the girl. Lost the money. God damn it. So let me think. Right. So next, so I can tell you guys. Yeah. Exactly. No, man, motherfucker. What was I? Well, okay. What else was I thinking about? Oh yeah. So I can tell you about. Have I ever told you guys how I actually got the job at Universal? Because that's a pretty interesting story. I could give you. Let me think. What else? What else is what else are other? I mean, my first time in Hawaii. I mean, there's not a lot to that, but there are some interesting moments in that. I mean, I can tell you road stories. I mean, I've got so many road stories. I told you guys. I did tell you guys about the time that we were in Boston. We were in Boston, and we were driving. We didn't pay attention to the signage because we were trying to find out where we were. And we were in a big Ford E150 conversion van, and we had a big trailer behind us. And it turns out that we were about to go under a bridge that was too low for all of our stuff during rush hour traffic. Did I tell you this story? So we're about to go through, and I'm like, whoa. So whoever's driving was like, I don't remember who was driving. I think it was Jim. But I'm like, whoa. I'm like, hold on, stop. I'm like, we're not gonna make that. And he's like, and we're like, literally, we're in the like it was one of those ones with concrete walls, or not. It's like a concrete wall and a concrete wall. So here's the middle lane, and there's like these columns here. So there's no turning around space, and we're in a van with a trailer. Right, so there's like you can't. So literally, we're about to crash into this fucking thing and like destroy. Or it looked like we might be able to fit through and just scrape along. So I think we were on tour with New Maximum Donkey. No, it was the five of us. So wait, Eric, do you remember this? Was this in Boston or was it Kate? Yeah, it was. Were you in Boston with us at this point in time, right, Eric? Ghost of Summer's here. So anyway, long story short, we had to get everybody out. I don't remember who it was. We had to get everybody out, and we had to go and push. We had to like ask people. So in rush hour traffic, we had to ask people to back up and get out of the way so we could back the van up and get out. Oh, okay? So you met up with us in Boston. So maybe it was before we met up with you. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, it was the most embarrassing, horrible moment of my life. Literally, Bostonians are already not even okay. Yeah, the Bostonians are already not even like very friendly. Like they're kind of like I mean they're fine. But the thing is, it was fucking dealing with like really angry Bostonians. I was like, I'm so sorry. We didn't pay attention. We didn't know that it's possible to have bridges that cars can't go through that are designed for cars. So, oh God, that was terrible. That could have very well been it. It might have been. It's crazy. I don't really have a great memory of that. Well, I mean, you can. No, that's actually that's really funny. That's actually not so, Paper Cat. There are a lot of Texas drivers that are fucking super friendly. It's crazy. Like here in Texas, I'll be like when I first moved to Texas, I'd be walking along down the street to like the corner store, and I'd be walking down, and people as they're driving by, they just wave at me. And I was like, and so they'd wave, and I'm like, who's this? And then there'd be another person who would drive by, and they'd wave at me, and I'm like, do I look like someone that lives in this neighborhood? Like what the fuck's going on? And it turns out no, like that's just a Texas thing. Yeah, that's just like if you see somebody on the road and you make eye contact, you just, hey man, how you doing? I was like, it took me forever to realize. I was like, that's fucking awesome, And there have been moments where it's like, I've literally had like Sue and I are trying to cross. No, that's not everybody in Austin. But the thing is that like, and then you get dude's cat calling your dog. Dude's cat. What's Jared? Oh yes. Yes. I have to explain. Yeah. Paper Cat. Yeah, really truthfully. And I mean, so Texas, it's crazy. Texas people. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, accidentally. Like it was like a butt dollar. I know it was like a cat, but it was like a. That's fucking hilarious. Wait, I don't remember that, Lena. What are we talking about? God, my brain. In Florida, there are probably mutant alligators driving. Yeah, that's probably true. What? Can you remind me of that? I thought it was, but it's not. It wasn't Jared. That you're talking about Jared Jensen, right? That wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't the story that I was remembering. Hey, Alice Louise, how you doing? Don't know how many people, don't know, but people drive angry as fuck there. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, it is. You definitely do run across a lot of. When we were walking to Cosmic, he drove past and yelled, "Hey man!" Oh, that's right. I don't remember that at all. Oh, that's funny. So yes, yeah, who's cat calling? I see who's cat calling. Cat called. So cat dash called is where the disconnect happened. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, and well, it's funny. It's funny. There is yeah. That's I was like, yeah, Jared Cat. I was like, Jared Cat called. So I was like, is it Jared's with a apostrophe S? You know, I was like, wait. Yeah, Cosmic. I fucking love Cosmic. They're I think they're open now. I think I saw their lights on, so I think they're back up and running. I'm not gonna go visit them until I know that COVID. Well, I'm not gonna go visit for a long time, which sucks. But all right. So what was it? So I was talking about Texas. Oh yeah, talking about Texas and waving. So yeah, and it's crazy because there are. I mean, it's like I've never met it. Texans are so polite. Yes sir, you know ma'am. In fact, that now rubs off on me. Like everybody I meet, yes sir, no ma'am. Like that's hi, yes sir, yes ma'am. It's just the modality of speech here. I've adopted it. I also do use y'all in context now, so that's very weird. Because I was always a you guys person. Hey, what are you guys up to? You know, I and now it's y'all. Hey, what y'all up to? Very, very weird. So it only took 6 years. I use it in context in a way I don't even think about it anymore. That did not used to be the case. Like every time I would use it in context occasionally and be like, oh shit, what am I saying? I'm not Texan, you know. But the thing is like, I've never met a Texan that they're always like polite and friendly, and that's awesome. Like LA people are pretty much always friendly for the most part. You know, like you meet people in bars and whatever. But the thing is like, but they're not necessarily polite. You know, so. My favorite is thank you, ma'am, sir. Wait, oh yeah, well, no, yeah, oh yeah, I mean, and that's in fact that's the thing is like it's always at the end of every transaction. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Like that's everybody, and I'm like that's crazy, you know. I mean, not everybody, but for the most part, that's most people in Texas. I'm like that's cool. That's awesome. I like it. I like living in a polite society. It makes things extra fun, you know. I'm like this is cool. And it's nice to call someone ma'am and not have them be like, ma'am, do I look like I'm 50 years old to you or 70 years old to you? Like, no, it's just what I call a 17-year-old girl that's helping you. Hey, Danny, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Is it really Bobcat? That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's great. I think that's so cool. You know, when you just offer afford people that like a really easy level of respect, like a real kind of like loose level of like it's not you know, you're not bowing and you're like opening doors for anybody, that's awesome. I like that. And yeah, saying yes sir, no sir, yeah, no, yeah, yes ma'am, no ma'am, awesome. You know. All right, let me change the lighting a little bit. When we moved from Texas to Montana, I had to have. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That's. I know, right, Jamie? Because it really was. And Danny, we should get together this week or this weekend, man. Let's get together tomorrow or Sunday, and just catch up, brother. Oh yeah, yes, of course. But amen, Bobcat. And same thing here. Now I donut all the time. Now I donut all the time. 2 fingers. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. See, that's great. Yeah, and that's great. Because Texas talk is fun. Take any present tense verb, drop the ing, and add est. Boom, new word. Wait, okay. Any present tense. So I'm biased. That's what I went with. For my first Texas word was buying and biased. Okay, well that's I guess that's not a new word. That's biased is not a new word. Texas talk is fun to take any present tense. Most of my coworkers. Oh, that's great. Or Ohio. That's so weird. I guess if you want to get into the country and you're from Texas, like if I want to move somewhere where there's more country, then Montana's the place. Oh yeah, perfect, man. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Danny. I do a role playing session every Sunday. From 6 p.m. your time till about 10 p.m. your time, but I can do something before that. Drop the G. Oh, the swimmingest. Oh, swimmingest fish. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I didn't know that. I never picked that up. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, that's. I mean, but again, people here in Austin, and there's also a lot of like transplants here in Austin as well. I mean, of course there are in Dallas as well, Dallas Fort Worth. But no, yeah, I'm right there with you. You can also go to the county line and learn to speak Texan tapes. Wait. You can also go to the county line and listen to the learn to speak Texan tapes that they pipe into the bathrooms. Where's that? Where does that happen? And how you doing, Lisa? Good to see you. Okay, Danny, I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call when I'm up, or I'll WhatsApp you when I'm up, and we can sort it out. County line barbecue. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Huh? I've never done that. How to speak Texan? Learn to speak Texan. That's awesome. Yeah, man. I am a fan. I mean, it's funny. Like again, I'm not a big fan of the politics of my adopted state, or even our COVID response. Or I mean, our leadership leaves a lot to be desired, unfortunately, and at least in my personal estimation. I'm not right. I'm not perfect. I'm just but in my I do have a lot of time to consider. I have a lot of time in my hands to consider. I walk Sue 6 times a day. I have a lot of time to consider, and like the way that we go about being humans with each other, and I think that our current leadership is not very pro people, or even pro intelligence, pro business, or pro anything other than a very crazy small minded perspective on. All right, so I got so frustrated yesterday reading. Oh yeah. That Go programming thing, Paper Cat. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's funny. I couldn't get very far in it. I can't right now. After my dad passed away, I had to deal with COVID. I have to deal with all these race riots stuff. I'm outraged out. So whenever I run across anybody that says anything contrarian, and I see somebody replying with fact, and then they circumvent the fact and are still contrarian, I'm like, adios, So I've been purging people. It sucks because I don't want an echo chamber. I don't want from in my social media, but I'm just done. I can't deal with invective. I just can't deal with it. I can't I can't deal with it. I'm sorry. I think it's crazy. But I do have the occasional very. I have a lot of friends that see very differently than me, that are still very thoughtful, and I love those kinds of conversations. I love sitting and talking about different perspectives, because that's the thing that's the great thing about the United States. There's a plurality of perspectives, and every perspective, if it's well considered, is right for that person and that in their situation at that time. That's awesome. I'm willing to concede that. The thing is, and so as a democracy, we have to figure out, well, what's the best way forward that takes care of as many people as possible, and then those that we can't take care of with this particular agreement that we all sign up subscribe to. Then how do we address the people that don't get taken care of in the way that this agreement does, And the thing is and that's effectively governance, And so, or at least that's governance when it's working well, It doesn't happen that often, I'm so forcing myself to do that makes. Oh yeah, no, amen. Yeah, and that's and really true. And that's so. Paper Cat, the thing is I mean. For me, I know in my heart, if you are being kind, then good, do it. If you are being selfish, fuck you. Particularly when the world is in crisis, right? The thing is that when the world's in crisis, we have to be a little bit kinder with each other. We have to be a little bit more generous. We have to be a little bit more magnanimous. We have to be a little bit gentler. We have to walk around when the whole world is in crisis. We have to just be a little bit gentler, and we're not. Instead, we get meaner and more angry and more tough, and that fucking makes things, it just exacerbates the problem. And the thing is I do not want our situation to end in World War III, because nuclear bombs really fucking hurt. I've never experienced a nuclear bomb, but I can tell you that they really hurt. I'm 100% certain. I'm 99.9999% certain. You can quote me on this. Nuclear bombs really hurt. So yeah, I don't want to end up there. I'm so over the hate. All these assholes screaming out that all lives matter. Don't feel that way about Muslim lives. Or no, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, of course, and that's exactly it. It's the proof is in the pudding, right? Like the thing is like there are people that want to. No, I'm not. Unfortunately, Kanang. Because I've never. It might turn out that I might be. I'm saying, hey guys, I'm going to come out and officially say this. I might be nuclear bomb proof. I won't know until a nuclear bomb explodes near me and I survive. If I do, good times for me. Like the thing is, like, I will be one of the cockroaches surviving after the last bomb drops. I wonder if people online should try to discuss important things at all. Typing, I mean, I get everybody in the room and we get. In fact, that's amen, Jamie. And this kind of division is what's going to get Trump reelected. We need to hear each other. Yeah, and that's yeah, it would be hard to test. You're absolutely right, Connect. But if it does happen, if bombs do fall, I'm hoping for the best. I'm thinking I got a 50-50 chance of being nuclear proof. I have no idea why I'm saying that, but I just, in my heart of hearts, I really feel that maybe nuclear bombs are not as bad for me as they are for, like, say, my neighbors. I don't know. But yeah, Jamie, yeah, and that's, I mean, well, the funny thing is I think that's why I really think that I really feel that there is definitely someone in charge of this universe that likes telling a very wicked story. Because can you imagine look at how this whole 2016 till now has played out, right? The thing is, like, with all the chaos and all the craziness, and now yeah, amen, wicked truth. And now that we're at this point in time, right? We're at this period where we're suddenly like the United States, the very essence of the United States. All right, so our founding fathers, as slave owning shitheels as they were in a lot of different ways, they also had an ideal for a government that could not oppress its people, right? And they put into place this grand social experiment called a modern democracy, right? And it was predicated on the things that were happening in France, and it was predicated on things that happened in the past, and it was predicated on, like, but the thing is like, and we put together this thing with all these checks and balances to make sure that no person, no individual, no one branch of government, no one could act like there was always some levers of control to make sure that no entity or person or group of people got too much power to be able to circumvent and just run roughshod over us people. Like, it has nothing to do with the Constitution. Fuck the Constitution. It's about us. It's about people. Put things in terms of people, and put things in terms of, we're all, if you're born in America, you're an American, regardless of your gender, regardless of your race. Fuck races. Regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of your economic factors, regardless of where you grew up. The thing is like, so we're all Americans. Like, if you grew up, if you were born here, if you're a naturalized citizen, we're all Americans. And so we are the things that are the founders. I want to say forefathers, but like, they're our founders put in place to protect all of us against the vicissitudes and ambitions and evil. I mean, it's effectively evil, right? Like when you put your needs ahead of the needs of the group, right? So when you go, you know what? Fuck you guys. Like, that's evil. Like, that's evil, right? So when you put your needs and the needs of your cronies or your friends or your tribe over the needs of everybody, that's evil, right? You bastard, Danny, you're dead to me. No, don't even sweat it, brother. No, I know you've been busy. You don't even sweat it, brother. So yeah, so for me, like,
Welcome.
This is an existential dilemma the United States is facing right now, right? Because, like, regardless of what you feel about Trump, the thing is he like if you're pro Trump, all right, more power to you. I think that right now he is exhibiting sincerely totalitarian perspectives, right? The thing is, like, wanting to use the U.S. military against his own citizens. Like, the thing is like, that's never been done, except no, that's not so. But all right, but anyway, there are certain kinds of behaviors that most dictators exhibit, right? So you want to control the press, which he's talked about constantly, like finding ways to regulate CNN, finding ways to regulate Twitter, finding ways so the thing is like you want to control the press, you want to be able to use your own military against your own people, and you also isolate your nation from the rest of the world. You want to make sure that they don't have anywhere that they can turn that's a higher authority than you. So all of these things have been kind of happening. And maybe you feel like that. Maybe you feel like that's a solution, and maybe it is. I don't think so. The thing is I mean, I can't be an apologist. I can't see both sides right now. I really can't. The thing is like if you're pro business, awesome. But the thing is like right now we are facing an existential threat to our country. And that's crazy to me, right? I mean, it's also exciting though. It's also exciting because it's great to I'm living in historic times. I mean, all times are historic, but the 90s were not very historic. I mean, the big thing in the 90s was Clinton diddled one of his interns and the whole world went nuts, and rightly so. Clinton lied. I think he should have resigned. He should have resigned. The thing is, when you lie to the American people, you're a fucking cocktwat. The thing is like, you should have resigned. But he didn't. But it's fine. Because the thing is, it wasn't an existential threat to our country. Right now, we're dealing with an existential threat. So Trump is both mentally ill and scarily good at being popular with a base while dividing. It's really funny because my mom. So I was asking my mom, she's a Trump supporter and she's an ardent Trump supporter. And I was like, Mom, when she voted for Trump, and I was like, Mom, why'd you vote for Trump? Like he said the whole grab the pussy thing, and she's like, oh, Michael, all guys talk like that. And I was like, no, Mom. I mean, I've said some fucking scandalous things in the company of my friends. I've said some scandalous shit in the company of my friends, but never once have I suggested that it was right to fucking. That it was right to fucking take grab to do anything to a woman without her consent. The thing is and the thing is and when you listen to him, he's bragging. He's not saying it jokingly. He's bragging. He's bragging. He's like that's what I can do. I can do this because I'm a celebrity. I got celebrity. I can do this. I can grab him by the pussy. Things like that's. So, but my mom was like, but she still dismissed it as like all guys say that. And I was like, well, I don't say that. None of my friends say that. But all right, let's give you that. So we started talking about various things, like the overt racism, like the birther stuff and the what do you call it, 5 in New York and yada yada yada, and my mom said. From the outside looking in, being a Mexican, and most people here think he's full of shit and he's just in it for the money. Yeah, well, I amen, Bobcat. And it was just weeks. It was just weeks. Like they managed to defuse it within weeks because, and the thing is this is the thing. I think that there's been a lot that there are a section of our country, and I love them. The thing is like I love my mom. I love my extended family, and most of them are arch conservative, hardcore Trump supporting Bible, which I don't understand how you can thump the Bible and support Trump. Like the cognitive dissonance is profound, right? But even so, they're able to juggle all of these cognitive plates at the same time. That's pretty miraculous. Like that for me, like more power to you. I can't do that. I have to lead a pretty simple life, But that said, the idea that I totally lost my train of thought. What was it? I was connecting too many things, and I was still looking too far ahead. What was I just saying? Trump is just desperate to say. No, I was talking about them accepting him and yada yada yada. Fuck, I had a big point. Anyway, and we were talking about you looking from the outside in. He's just okay. So the thing is that, like to me it really seems like I don't think Donald Trump actually had I don't believe he really thought he was going to win. All the polls leading it and I think that he got caught with his pants down, right? I think that his advisors, like Stephen Miller, who's a fucking racist piece of shit, like a fucking, like the most racist of all racists. Like he's a fucking racist of like significant racist, which is so crazy because really the thing is like racism is the most stupid fucking nonsensical perspective. Like the thing is like, so the color of your skin, like the color of this fucking organ that surrounds our body has some impact on who we are and what we can offer to the world. I think it's just like it's fucking mind. It's numb fuckery, right? It's the most ridiculous concept ever. But the thing is, but what it does do is it does say to a certain section of the people, poor people often, undereducated people often, people who live paycheck to paycheck often, they do say, hey, you're still special. You're important, and you're more important than these sad sacks over here. And that's a sad message because yes, you're more important. No, yes, we're all like this in the all lives matter sense. Yes, everybody's lives fucking matter. Everybody's lives matter. But these people are actively being killed and tortured and murdered and abused over and over and over again, and you're not. So let's just stop the murder. And let's like kind of level the playing field, and let's take all the poor people, you people that have the organ that people say that the shitty powers that be say is right. Let's take that organ. Let's ignore the organ and let's just get everybody together and let's be like, hey, let's find a way to get everybody. Like, I mean, the thing is like the middle class and the poor are the primary economic drivers of a healthy democracy, right? Why the fuck are we not pouring more money into the poor and the middle class to keep them, because they don't know how to spend, they don't know how to save, right? They don't know how to save, so just give them money. Anyway, so yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on to something else. Let's move on to something else. And that's exactly right, people. Like, it's just we're just people. We're all fucking people. We all belong. We all of us share the same chromosomes from some fucking woman like 10,000 years ago. Every single human on the planet Earth has a similar antecedent. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we're all fucking family, and we're just fucking bickering like fucking, God, like my family. Yeah, we know. Yeah, and that's exactly the thing. Is it's just designed to like keep the well. It's not though. It's not really though, right? The thing is, it's not. It's just selfishness. It's the idea. It's not that you have all that you need. It's not even that you have more than you need. It's not even that you have 100 times more than you need. It's that you can keep other people down. You can keep them from achieving what you achieve, and you're actively doing it. That's where power. That's when you subscribe to that shitty, evil perspective of like, not only do I want to have everything, but I want to actively be able to make sure that other people can't get what I want. I want them to scramble for it. I want them to try for it, but I want to actively keep them from doing it. That is the essence of evil, and that is exactly what has now taken over. I mean, in fact, really truthfully, I know a lot of people say, oh, Bill Gates, he's a great guy now. That guy was a motherfucker. He destroyed companies. He destroyed businesses. He raped, like he literally fucking hurt thousands, if not millions of people over and over and over again by his shitty, pernicious business practices for like 20 years. So the thing is, yeah, amen, Lenina. So you can't, so thank God, he's doing things that might be able to earn him a little bit of karmic benefit at some point in time. But his track record of being of ass fuckery is so profound. There's no way to actually fucking overcome it. Like, there's no way, there's no billionaire that hasn't engaged in serious ass fuckery, because the only way you become that wealthy, except, well, maybe Richard Garriott. I mean, there might be a handful. I can't say. But anyway, I don't know. I'm certain that, anyway. But yeah, it's just fucking. All right, let's move on to something else. Let's move on, because this is a depressing conversation. So, let's move on to something joyful and exuberant. Let me tell you about the time I did cocaine with the Shins, or puppies. Yeah. Oh my God. Have you guys seen? No, it's fine, paper guy. Have you guys seen Sue's? Have you seen Sue's puppy photos? Have you seen Sue's puppy photos? Have you seen him when he's 2 months old? Oh, how can I share them with the? I got him from Austin Pets Alive, Wicked Truth, and so it's really funny. Katie actually found him. So we had to put. Oh God, and in fact, oh, thank you, Jenny. No, Mike, even I know you do cocaine with your, yes, you're right. Yeah, I do. No, I did it with the shins, man. With my shins, through my shins. But we got Sue. Austin Pets Alive. We had to put Bear down. Fucking Bear. So Bear, I met Bear first when he was like 11 or 12 years old, and he was just like this little black, kind of mutt, but he was like mostly like those shepherding dogs, but he was this black kind of shepherding-ish kind of dog, you know. And he was a real sweetheart, a real kind of friendly dog, kind of a little bit aloof, you know. Like I usually do very well with animals, and I'm not afraid. You can put me up against a really like barking and angry, aggressive Rottweiler, and I'll give me 20 minutes, and I'll usually be pretty friendly with him. Not all of them, but I'm pretty good with animals. But Bear was a little aloof with me, you know. But I moved to Austin. Katie and I started living together. Things are going pretty swimmingly. And Bear, for whatever reason, somewhere in that process, became my shadow, you know. And he just like everywhere I went, like, and of course, like he lived to be 16 years old, and 16 years old for like a medium-sized dog is fucking ancient, you know. And so he was in pain all the time, and he would just be like, he'd be lying down and just whimpering. It was just a real difficult thing. So Katie and I decided. We're like he's just in pain. Let's put him down. Let's give him a big party. Let's bring him a bunch of hamburger. We'll give him a bunch of his favorite treats and food. We'll bring all his dog friends over, and we'll bring all of us over, all the friends over, and we'll have there's a vet that comes to you, and we'll just put him down in the company of all his friends, and we'll just make it a great, amazing day for him. So which is what we did. So it was an awesome party, and he was hanging out, and he actually like kind of like did a little playing, and was, you know, and it was Cash, Charlie's dog, and some other, and the neighbor like. The neighbors were like, it was just a fun day, and then we put him down, and it rocked my world. I did not realize in like a few years how much a dog that like I mean he would poop on himself, like he didn't have he was incontinent, like he didn't have any poop control. So I would get up in the morning, and there would just be a bunch of poop sitting right next to him because he just pooped himself like. But I fucking love that dog, and I didn't realize it. So I picked him up. I take him to, you know. So I carried him. I literally carried him to his grave. We buried him in the backyard of our place. So I literally carried. We were gonna like 2 or 3 man it, and I was like, no, I got it, guys. And I picked it. Like I fucking love that dog. So the owners of Thundercloud, if you've ever been to Austin, Texas, you know, like you'll definitely have seen Thundercloud subs. They're like a sandwich shop all throughout Austin. And the owners of Thundercloud, Katie was a manager. Katie had worked for Thundercloud for like 15 years, and so we got invited to they would have these manager meetings. They were the manager dinners, and all the, you know, and all the managers would show up, and all the people would show up, and I would often talk to the owners, and so I believe his name is John. But one of the owners was like, hey, you know, the best remedy for, and I knew Katie was heartbroken for due to Bear's loss, and Katie's, one of the owners was like, he's like, Mike, you know, the best way to get over the loss of a dog is just to get a puppy, you know. So that night as we're driving back, I'm like, you know, I was talking with John. And he was saying the best thing to do about like is just get a puppy. Do you want to get a puppy? And Katie was like, really? And I'm like, yeah, let's get a puppy. Let's do it. You know, knowing full well that it was going to be mostly my responsibility because Katie still worked, you know, she still worked a 40-hour job, and I worked from home because I was a musician, you know. So I knew it was going to be mostly my responsibility, you know, like taking him out and walking him and pooping him and feeding him and yada yada. So, but I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so she hopped on Austin Pets Alive, which is like it's a no-kill shelter that rescues dogs. And she got 2. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean that it does make a lot of sense to get 2 dogs because they can keep each other's company. If you have to leave, you know, and the dogs get along, they can keep each other company, and that's pretty decent. But but we didn't have to leave. So in fact, I've had Sue, except for the 3 months I was on tour. I've been with Sue, and I did a week. I did some time at Nerdtacular, I was in the desert for about a month. Was that? No, that was before Sue. Anyway, yeah. So, but I've been with Sue All right, right on, Eric. Yeah, you be well, man. So I haven't heard the new song yet. I know it's you sent it to me. I just haven't had a chance to check it out. I will definitely take a look at it tomorrow, and I'll get back to you. But so Eric is writing. So Ghost of Summer. Ghost of Summer is Eric Summer of Get Set Go fame, an amazing viola player, but also an incredible songwriter, and he's working on his second collection of songs right now. And he just sent me song number 3. So yeah, awesome. And the first 2 songs are absolutely amazing. And he's doing a whole completely different songwriting process. So at some point in time, Eric, we'll have to have you guest on this show, and we can just talk about old times and new times, and talk about your music and your music making process. That would be awesome if you're willing to do it. I would love it. Let me know. If you I mean, you might be already be gone, but if you're not, then let me know. That'd be great. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yes, it'd be fun. Perfect. All right. I think that'd be amazing. All right, perfect. So, all right, great. Well, then, yeah, then we'll start. Well, maybe do you think you could do it next week sometime? Ooh, wow, my voice is all right. So, yeah, maybe next weekend. Okay, perfect. Awesome. All right, great. Then we'll do. I'll do a. Oh, and you're going up to Cambria. That's great. Now, are you so? Well, anyway, yeah, I'll talk to you. But that's awesome, man. That's great. Well, you have an awesome time in Cambria, not Cambria in the UK, but Cambria in effectively Northern California, I believe, right? Or between Northern California and Southern, isn't it right in the middle area? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, yeah, right on, man. I'll reach out to you. Okay, so all right, so and then what was I saying? Oh, the dog. Okay, Central Coast, right on. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Sue. All right, so Katie. So this is so great. Sue, come here, bud. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come here, Sue. I'm certain I have some photos. Sue, come here. Come here, bud. I have to have some photos. I'm gonna put. Can I just? I don't see why I can't just drop a photo into the Twitch chat, because that would be fucking awesome. Let me try it. No, it's not gonna let me have it. All right, I'm gonna. How do I create a link? Oh, is that it? Oh, that's it. Look at that. So look at that link, guys. That was the 2-month-old puppy that turned into this monster. Come here, bud. Come here, please. Come here. Oh, I love you, bud. That turned into this monster. Thank you, Paper Cat. Yeah. So, and he still has the same smile. Oh, and so we literally thank you, Paper Cat. So he certainly did. So we literally so Katie and I had basically we were like okay, we're not gonna fall in with the first dog we meet. We're gonna go. Oh my God, and I fucking loved his puppy breath. He was 2 months old. He's that big. I mean, like look at his. He was 40 pounds. No, he was 20. He was 20 pounds at that point in time. He basically every month of his life he just put on 10 pounds. Like it was. Oh, you're a good boy. So he was 20 pounds at that point in time. He was a 20-pound dog at 2 months old. And so, oh, good smile, bud. And so Katie and I were like, all right, we're gonna look at a bunch of dogs. We're gonna make a concerted effort to find the dog that matches us, right? We're not gonna fall in love with the first dog we meet. You know, we're gonna find the dog that's gonna like meet our expectations, yada yada yada. So we're as we're pulling up to the place where we're gonna actually see Sue for the very first time. Thank you, Bobcat. Thank you, man. So as we are walking up to as we pull up. We reiterate. We're like okay, we're gonna meet the dogs. If we like them, you know, then we'll mark it down. But we already have like 4 or 5 other appointments over the next few days. So we're like great. So we go, we knock on the door, and there's the woman, and she's like, "Hi, how you guys doing?" And we're like, "Oh, you're a foster mom. That's really cool." And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, I love these dogs. So it was Sue and his little brother. They were the only two of the litter that survived. Their mother died while giving birth. And so the dogs could suckle from I guess her dead teats, but only for a short bit. And then so all of his brothers and sisters died. And so he had one brother that was in a coma, and then Sue was like the only one that was like still ambulating around when the dogs were found. So they make it to Austin's Pets Alive, and she's like, and so this woman was like, I have 5 dogs and like 4 cats, so we can't have another dog. But I'm going to introduce you to Butch. That was Sue's original name. I'm going to introduce you to Butch first, because he's crate trained and he's a real sweetheart, and then I'll introduce you to his brother. And so she's like, "Come here, Butch." And Sue walks up, like that little link right there. And he walks up and he's like, "Hi guys, you own me now." Like he literally like walked up and was like, "You now own me. You're my and we're like, "Oh, I guess we do." Yeah. He was just like, "Yes, this is fate. This is exactly the moment I was waiting for." And yeah, and now he's my dog. Yeah. Look at that fucking look at that. And he ate our couch. Sue ate our couch. We had a big leather couch, and he ate it, the whole thing. He ate all the leather off the couch. He ate the whole fucking thing. Like we kept trying to reprimand him. No, Sue, no. Yeah, amen, right? Like I mean, I didn't know that. I did not know that. But like, yes, in fact, we didn't even know. Sue knew. Sue walked up. He's like, "You belong to me now, and I belong to you." And we're like, "Okay, that's great. Thanks, bud." Right, Sue? Remember that? Do you remember that, bud? Do you remember that? I think he's upset with me. All right. So guys, so it's 9:00. I think is W Scottus 1 actually up and running? Because I'd like to go. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat some food so I don't get even more drunk. I just had one cocktail, but it was a double. It was a double, filled completely with water. But I am a little bit drunk right now. Okay, so we're going to go rate W Scottus 1. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry my voice is pooping out. I really do think that the reason why is because I'm not having enough yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, Giganug, yeah. He actually ate the couch and then became the couch. But 3,000 megatons of laptop longevity rules. Yes, I like it. But we don't need a raid call paper cap, but I do like it. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I think I'm going to try to figure out a way to correct my voice. I might want to split the 5 days that I do it. So I might want to do 3 days and then 1 day off and then 2 days. So I'll have a day so I might do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, take Wednesday off, and then do Thursday, Friday. Just allow my voice a chance to, but I don't know because that means I only have 1 day off and yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, thank you, Bobcat. Thank you, brother. And yeah, I love you guys. Really, really, thank you so much. And yeah, I will be back on Monday with the full rock action. My plan is to chart about 5 songs every day until I have I've got 25 more songs that I need to add to my collection, and then I'm going to get back to songwriting. So my hope is to get to 400 original songs that I can play in my stream by the end of this month. So that's my goal. So thank you, Wicked Truth. Thank you, Sovereign Bohemian. Thank you. That's awesome. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be well, be safe, be smart. Just be smart. You've got supercomputers on the tops of your necks. Just be smart, and then you'll be safe. I love you guys. I really do. All right, so let's go raid. Thank you, Paper Cat. Thank you, Bobcat. Let's go raid W Scottus 1. And yeah, I'll see y'all.
File's done.
File's done. Thank you, Kanang. Oh, God.
Hazelnut.
Paper Cat!
Cashew nut.
You bastard.
Macadamia nut.
I love you guys. All right. Adios. I love you guys. I love you with all my heart. I'll see you.
Crazy. She said, "You stop naming nuts."